everybody, and welcome back to Streaming Rainbow for the grand finale of Half of My Soul. Over the last 4 sessions, our 5-part tabletop role-playing anthology has been working to reclaim the tragic, bloody weight of ancient myth and bend the arc toward joyous, unapologetic queer survival and thriving, and boy, are we unapologetically queer tonight, folks. In our first session, we sailed the Aegean Sea in Aegon, purifying sea caves of industrial soul extraction and standing together as a chosen family of demigods to shatter a corporate religious monopoly on the island of Nemos. On our second session, we pulled the caravan of the circus outstanding along the banks of the Buckeye River in Under Hollow Hills. There, under the crooked moon, our fairy performers saved the mortal human miller Caval from the terrifying ancient peat witches of the Zumbra Forest. In our third session, we descended into the damp forests of 9th century Great Moravia in Potvori, stepping into the roles of the monsters our chosen family stood against religious erasure and extractive greed, permanently manifesting their pagan legends into the soil beneath the sacred Moravian oak. Speaking of that oak, in the most recent session, we played Perils and Princesses. We delved into the dark roots of the very same oak, purging the alchemical corruption of Velisar's barrow so the enchanted forest could finally breathe and heal. And tonight, during our month of gay heresy, everybody, that's right, we had gay pride, we had gay wrath, now we are here for gay heresy, baby. We are stepping out of the darkness and into the golden light. We are playing Himbos of Myth and Mettle. In this game, you are big arms, big thighs, big where it matters, in addition to a heaving, throbbing body, glistening lightly with a thin sheen of pleasantly fragrant perspirant. You have one singular unifying trait. Come hell or high water, you're gonna help. So tonight we explore a world where tragedy cannot touch us and we protect each other, the other halves of our souls. So with that, let's begin. Let's go right in, actually, to our introductions from here. We're just going to do our people introductions before we come back around to character stuff. And after that, in between those things, I'm going to talk a little bit about the game because we love to teach games here. That is what this whole thing is about. We put a bunch of games in conversation with each other, and I'm going to give y'all a spoiler here at the top. Spoiler alert. I've never played or run this game before right now. Most of the people around us have not played it. Eli's played it a little bit, but not that much. So guess what? We're learning as we go. I'm the game guide, or GG, which is what that's a nomenclature in this game for a guide. I might get some stuff wrong. Maybe my friends here are like, hey, Danny, I don't think it works like that. And then we're going to talk about it and be like, bet. All right, how does it work? Works like that? Great. Same thing for the players. The players don't know how X, Y, or Z works. Y'all can ask. We're going to figure it out together because we're here to help each other out. With that said, I would like for you, Neon, to go first in your intro, then Insha, then back around to Eli, and then back to me. Neon, take it away.
Hello. I am Neon Sailing. That's Neon like the light, sailing like the drip. I use they, she pronouns. And I am playing Brick. That's it. Just Brick.
I need you to know that in the guidance that we have here in StreamYard where we record this, it says, hey, you, I guess, under the pronoun.
It will also say that in our overlay because I would never make that joke go away. Ever.
We're going to hear more about Britt a little bit later. Insha, take it away.
Hi, I'm Insha. I play Alfie. She, they. Both of us are she, they. Who would have thought it?
I love it. And Eli.
Who's that? Hey, I'm Eli. They, them pronouns. Tonight I'm playing Francis. They, them also. Danny? Who are you?
Hey! And I am the aforementioned Danny. Would you believe it? Danny Mendoza, he, him, Danny R. Mendoza, everywhere internet things are found. And I am your game guide, or GG, today. Refer to me as you wish. I trust all of you. I'm going to tell you all a little bit about the game from the game right now. What is a himbo? That's a good question, right? I don't want to take it for granted. Maybe not everybody knows what a himbo is. You are big. This is me reading from the book. I would like everybody to know that before I continue. You are big. Big arms, big tits, big thighs, big brain. Well, you're big where it matters. In addition to a heaving, throbbing body glistening lightly with a blah blah that I already read, you are gonna help. It's a high fantasy, high camp role playing game that we're playing of epic bodily proportions. You can play it with 2 to 5 people. We're playing with 4, so we're nearly at the max here. And all you need is a character sheet, some polyhedral dice or a dice roller, and note-taking tool of choice. It's worth noting himbo, as we have indicated already, is gender neutral, as are its counterparts bimbo and thembo. Players are encouraged to take on whatever title feels nice for their character, regardless of external pressure to see these things as gendered. Fun fact, bimbo, the precursor to himbo, was originally a term for men before becoming colloquially reserved for women of a certain fabulous nature. The term's always been flexible, so you can be as well. Himbos are super hot, super dumb, well-meaning, earnest, honest, and selfless, always available to help even if they do not understand the problem, good-looking in all lighting conditions, understanding in the way that they listen and care, not in the way that they understand, and mega hot. They rarely embody traits such as selfishness, greed, pride, cruelty, malice, harmful, skinny-legged. The verdict is still out on lust, although they're almost always the object of it. So that is what a himbo is. In order to play a himbo in this situation, you're going to be determining that. It's up to you what you want your himbo to be like, as long as they are always trying to help. That's the only thing the game asks us for, is you gotta always try to help, right? We're going to go with some optional rules for rolling. So I'm going to, because I think that's fun. And we're also doing high level Himbos of Myth and Mettle for those of you watching at home. There aren't really levels, but that means that my friends here have very well developed characters. So within that, we're going to be doing a couple things. Advantage and disadvantage. When a player does something that gives them a leg up or is inspiring, you could roll 2 dice and take the lowest, because this is a D20 roll under system at its heart, everybody. To make a roll more likely to fail, you take the higher of the 2. So that's how advantage disadvantage works in the way you might expect. We're also going to do the dice chain. If advantage and disadvantage is too big a shift, you can consider having players roll dice other than D20s. To make a roll easier, use a die with fewer sides, i.e. from a D20 to a D12. To make a roll harder, you multiply dice at once and add the results together. For example, add a D4 or a larger die to a typical D20 roll. This requires some probability calculation on the fly for me as the guide, but sometimes it's fun to throw a handful of weirdly shaped plastic, So that is what we're going to be doing in some situations. We want to make things a little bit harder. I might be like, why don't you give me a D20 and a D12, And sometimes if we want to make things a little bit easier, I'll be like, let's just do that D12, right? There is something in here called a window of error, because Himbos does not have a strict pass-fail system. There's a small window for each stat that, should a roll fall within it, results in something more complicated than success or failure. Those of you who've played PBTA games before will recognize this as mixed success, or failing with a complication, or succeeding with a complication. This window of error is a little mathy also, but basically if a roll would fail, equal to or over the target, because the target is a window, right? You don't get to just go as high as you want, right? Or as low as you want. You then are able to still succeed with some complications. So here's some examples. If you need to roll between a 1 and a 4, well, the window of error actually lets you roll between a 0 and a 5. If you need to roll between a 5 and an 8, the window of error lets you roll between a 3 and a 10. Window of error for 9 to 12 is 6 to 15. Window of error from 13 to 16 is from 9 to 20. Window of error from 17 to 20, well, that's from 12 to 25, baby. So you, as an example, a stat of 5 would generate a window of error on a roll of 5 or 6. Meaning you could still succeed with a complication on a 6. Stat of 16 would be in the window of error on rolls of 16 through 19, etc. Note on complications. So if you come from a traditional gaming background or you're new to this, it might be a little hard to wrap your head around. An attack roll in the window of error often involves a character who made the roll taking some kind of damage. So maybe you get hit back or an environmental hazard was activated or maybe you hurt yourself. When rolling a window of error, when looking for info, a character might receive a mix of truth and lies, or maybe you get specific details about where the information could be found, but not the info itself. When setting up a hideout, if we were to do that in this, it's up to you all. You get to roll a roll in the window of error might mean a trap is set and dangerous, but clearly visible to invaders. Cooking dangerous unknown food could be safe to eat when cooked in the window of error, but the taste might be so vile as to make everyone think again. So that's basically how that works. Damage in this game, I mentioned D20s so far, and the use of graduated levels of other dice, default to a D6, which is subtracted from a character's heart. That is one of your key stats that you're all going to be talking about tonight. And they can, if something's particularly damaging, I, as the guide, can add another D6 or move up the dice chain. So we can go from D6 to D8 to D10 to D12 to D20, whatever we want to do. Avoid adding bonuses and unnecessary math to the process, so I'm not going to be doing that. The max heart is 20, so everything is already dangerous. A D8 or a D10 is probably enough to be real dangerous for y'all. I'm going to be paying attention to that. Game time. When we're in focus, that is the version this game has of being in combat, of being an initiative, right? Sometimes events require perceptive slowing of time. So these tense action-packed moments, like combat, but also maybe an important conversation, delicate fiddly tasks, or the preparation of an intricate meal, those are all in focus. So what you do in that moment is all of you roll breast. And those who succeed in your breast roll go before me, and those who fail go after. Now, before I keep talking about some of these mechanics and then hand it over for a little bit of spotlight introductions on first your character sheets and then your characters in story, do you all have any questions for me so far?
Why keep using such big words? We're himbos.
It's not the himbo way, but it is the himbo. It is the himbo guidance. I'm fully following the book. And it is worth noting, by the way, from a content notice perspective, that there is going to be sexual and adult content in this because it is built into the system. How much of it is there is dependent on the people at this table. We've all, discussed safety at great length. We're here to support each other if anything crosses anybody's lines or otherwise impacts people's boundaries. We have a wide variety of tools in play that people are able to utilize in order to keep things safe and fun. We highly recommend that you all do the same at home with what you're doing, because you should care more about the people at your table than the stories you're telling or the games that you're playing. And that is a good way to ensure that you are doing that. So keep that in mind. And if you don't feel like watching something that has sexual or adult content, which mostly is going to be like jokes and references and things like that, then that's cool. We love you. Go watch something else that we got on the channel. That's going to be a better fit for what your interests are, or any number of the wonderful things that these incredible people are on, both on this channel and elsewhere, which you're going to be hearing about later. And there should be links to their stuff around here. So you don't have to wait to hear about it. You can just click over there now if you want. Do like and subscribe and hang out in our Discord if you want to come hang out with us, because we're cool people and we like to hang out with all of you. Community is really important to us. We can play games with you on camera, off camera, but you don't have to stick around this game if you don't want to. And if you do, get ready for some raunchy fun. Any of y'all who have watched Pride is a Riot, this is maybe going to be a little bit more in that mode than a lot of what we've done in Half of My Soul, but it's going to be with these lovely people here. So that's giving you a little bit of a sense of what's going on. Now, of heart. Himbos can use their heart to accomplish seemingly or literally supernatural effects. To do so, determine the cost of your effect by answering some questions that I have in a cost calculator. I'm not going to read them right now. When we go to do that, I'll read them out loud. You got to roll under your current heart to see if the effect goes off as planned. If the roll fails, you get to roll on the weird effects, magical, and mundane table, which is really exciting for me. I'm very happy that that is a thing that exists. Thank you, designers, for making that. Regardless of success or failure, you subtract the cost from your heart after the roll. The flavor and style of a himbo's prowess of heart can be described by all of you however you want. Acts of sheer willpower, supernatural spells, dumb big luck, all that works. Then I got the weird and magical effects table, which is a D20 table, and I'm not going to read any of that out to y'all now because it's going to be more fun as a surprise. Now, this is where the book gets into making our himbo. I'm going to tell the good people what the stats are and what they mean, and then I'm going to pass it to all of you so that you can tell us a little bit about how you designed your himbos. You don't have to get into all the special abilities and all the skills in detail, but it'd be good to give people a vibe when it comes to that. And same goes with your gear. And then, past that point, as we're playing and stuff comes up, let's just make sure we're stopping down to explain to people how the various elements of your build function. So to kick that off, there are 4 stats: breast, lips, thighs, and hands. Breast is typically for courage, emotions, faith, fortitude, toughness. Lips is for persuasion, communication, charisma, and performance. Thighs are brawn, athletics, strength, combat. And hands are skills, dexterity, use of tools, and grabbing. And I want to be really fair here. Well, let me say heart first. Heart is a general measure of your well-being for your himbos, as well as a resource you could use to accomplish feats of might and magic. You all start with 20 heart. When you fall to 0 heart, you take a scar instantly, and then you fully recover back to max heart whenever it makes sense. We'll negotiate that in good faith at the table. Scars we can go over as needed. They tend to be bad behaviors or weak thoughts. There are D10 tables in front of me right now that you can roll on to be able to get stuff from there. Eli, you're going to go first, and then Insha, and then Neon, because it's backwards order to what I made y'all do before. And Eli, you're the only one who's played this before, so I feel like you going first makes sense. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Francis's build?
So Francis is a mushroom man. Just kidding. It's not. It's not mushrooms.
Mushroom. Yes.
It's not that guy. Francis Onyx Thane is a dwarf. Is a himbo dwarf. He's a wee guy. Them, they, whatever. Guy non-gendered. I got my 20 heart. Actually, I got 25 heart because I got a special ability. I have a heat of 2, so I don't know. I guess I just don't have that short king energy that other people do. I'm trying. There are 3 things that we can have. It's big. Something's big. What's my personality like, and what's my physique? It's big. My chest. I'm a dwarf. I got a big old barrel chest. My personality is merciful, which, everyone should be real thankful of that. And my physique is wee, because I'm just a little guy. I have, after all of my skills and all of my leveling up and my years of adventuring, my breast is at 15. My lips are at 13. I'm not a charismatic person, I guess. My thighs are at 18, and my hands are at 13. And my life path is just some simple beginnings. I'm just here. Hey, y'all. And I'm an Appalachian dwarf, guys. We're gonna bring on the Appalachians.
Love that.
I'm gonna pass it on down to my good friend Alfie.
Hi. The voice will get deeper when I play this character. I'm not doing it now. But I play Alfie. She, they, pronouns, they, them, whatever you want to call her, she is okay with it. She is like, I want to call her the hottest ex-monster hunter that you can ever see. Cause she's just a little baddie. Can she cover up them boobs? Probably not. So her heart's real big though, and like her personality is super optimistic. All she wants to do is just be everybody to be happy and hoping for the best. And her physique is curvy. Breasts 13, lips 12, thighs 14. Don't know how I got that. And hands around an 8. Her life path was hunting monsters. She was good at it. Still is good at it. Don't test it. Gonna swim it on over to Brick.
Sup? Brick is an interesting individual, if I do say so myself. He uses he, they, he generally answers to anything. This, the hey, you, I guess. Because that's usually like, you, come here. I was like, okay. Brick has a heart of 20, a heat of 4, breast of 11, lips of 10, thighs 9, hands of 10. How the hell did y'all get all them fucking numbers? My rolls.
Did you
for
add
my
up
stats,
all your plus? Did you
I
add
did.
all the pluses from
rolls,
your skills?
My initial rolls
Well,
were
bad.
horrible.
That's not good.
That's what happened. I'm just
that
mad.
is, yeah.
But,
It happens. It's gonna make for a fun story, everybody.
there you go. We got so for I have a big head. That's my it's big. My personality is brave and my physique is solid. And all I can think of is, if anybody follows wrestling, is like Biggie, from the New Day.
I guess
Long shall they reign. Brick is kind of like the dude. His path was a heroic folk. And kind of branched out from there. He just want to help people, man, and like the good Lord made him big and strong for a reason, I guess. So he's gonna use it. So he's just here to help and hang out with his buddies. That's what adventuring parties do, right?
Yeah, they just hang out. They're just chilling.
We're here for the vibes.
You're here for what?
The vibes.
The vibes. There's nothing dangerous. Why would you even think that? Y'all start with max heart, as I mentioned. So that's 20 for 2 of you, 25 for 1 of you. And your heat was, so that everybody knows,
25 for 2 of us.
25
yeah, I got a 20. Yeah.
25 for 2 of you. And heat was starting with a D4, right? So that's how, so that people know, it was delineated through D4. You can spend 1 heat point to add a +1 to your target number as long as you describe your action in slow motion. Glistening, slow cadence, detail. It's basically like the way that they describe it is like a Baywatch vibe, supposed to have that little slow-mo focus in on the himbo-ness, right? And if you love what another player's doing, you can also gift them 1 of your heat points. So you're fully able to do that as well. Now, the behind the curtain a little bit. Let me look here to see if there's anything else I want to do first. There's not. I do want to say being hot, right? It's undeniable that himbos are sexy, not always intentional, but being large and helpful is hot. And so that's what y'all are. Y'all are hot. You said you didn't have that short king energy, but hey, you got 2 heat, so you got some of it, right? So heat can be exchanged to add 1 to any target number. Like I said, if you think another character is doing something, to use the parlance, ridiculously good looking, if they're doing something ridiculously good looking, which can be of heart and mind as well as physical, whatever, that's when you gift them a heat to add to their pool. You have to describe how your big himbo action has a little extra spice. It's the Baywatch moment. And when you gift heat, there are a series of questions that you need to choose from. You answer 1 of them. It's on page 26 of the book if you want to have it easy to access. The questions are, what did you see that you really liked? How did your viewing angle highlight the hotness of that moment? What kind of bodily responses are you experiencing? And how would you capture this moment via the arts? Ballad, painting? So keep that in mind for how you use hot. I don't think we really got into gear, but common and extraordinary gear are both available. We're playing very high levels, so my friends here were able to take a fair amount of extraordinary gear alongside whatever common stuff they have, and I get to help determine, when there is more damage, narrative advantage, world shifting powers, sparkles. I will take pitches. So if you have an argument to make it, and we'll have some fun. Coin, we're not going to worry about. It does exist in the game, but it's very simple. It's just coin. It can be rewarded for a good deed, stolen from rich folks, exchanged for goods and services. For a one shot, I don't typically pay a lot of attention to currency. Common items generally cost 1 coin. If it seems too expensive, then blah blah. You could work on it from there. Getting bigger. You might be big, but you could always be bigger. Characters level up when they've played a number of sessions equal to their level. I decided that for this, we're just going to start real big. So everybody's real big, followed interesting life paths. We've gone over everything here. I don't think we need to do anything else. Life paths are what they sound like. They help you with your backstory. And if you're going to play this in more than one session, you can follow simple beginnings, mythical mainsprings. It's got really cool stuff. Check out the game. Pick it up. It's really cool the way that it's designed. Sweat and Heat, Rural and Rustic, Full of Flavor. These are all things you could work with. A work of art, Violent Past, Heroic Folk, Legendary People, Hunting Monsters. You've heard my friends here mention some of those backgrounds already. So all of that is basically all you need to know. You could get in the table right now with us and play with us, and you'd be at least as up to date as I am on what we're doing. So with all that having been said, I do want to take us in, and here's where I go back to what I was mentioning before about letting people in on the fun behind the scenes. I do a thing when we're doing Stars and Wishes afterwards where I say that T-Rex rules apply, and so the first person to move is who I select to go next if nobody volunteers. So I will allow somebody to volunteer now, but otherwise T-Rex rules will apply and I will pick someone accordingly. Scout!
No, I was so mad because I was like trying to hold still, and then I see in my periphery just Eli and Instant just.
I ain't even trying to blink my motherfucking eyes. That's how this went.
I was watching all of you and I was like, that's amazing.
I was making a funny face while doing it. I was prepared. I was like,
don't do it. I started laughing because of course I did. Okay, so
yes.
Brick's
so you're going to go first. So let me get to my notes for you. All right. You hold on a second. All right. Brick, there's a kite dancing in the wind near you. Some kids are crying. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look at the kids and then look at the kite. Brick is about 6'3", really solid shoulders, barrel chested, got an extremely clean fade. Is trying to figure out which of the kids is crying the hardest so he can kind of ask that one what's wrong. Because he's guessing that whoever is the most upset is probably the owner of the kite.
Yeah, it is. There is a very large child that is crying profusely and seated in crisscross applesauce on the floor beneath where the kite is, and they're just full sobbing. The other kids look sad, like nobody's being mean to this kid. But they're all smaller than this kid, and if this kid can't reach the kite, then they don't have a shot, right?
Kind of traipse over and just go, "Is that yours up there?"
It was.
Jesus. Brick is kind of gonna nod and just sort of look up and just like it can't be like it might be big to them because they're like little, but I'm huge, so I can probably get that real easy.
Yeah. Here's where I get to ask you, what stat are you going to use?
That is an excellent question.
Welcome to the combine.
I
Yeah.
Vertical leap.
You could. I swear to you, leap is one of the things that I prepped for this.
amazing.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go for the hands. He's gonna climb up the tree because, like, that's a pastime for kids in rural areas or something. Man,
I
rural
do,
just whooped my ass for a second there.
I do like climb. Climb is also a possibility here. Also, I would have taken whatever you had, even if it wasn't on my little list here. So
Gotcha.
climb works. So what is your hands?
My hand is 10.
Okay, your hand is 10. Are you applying any kind of modifiers to this, to your target number? Meaning, are you using like any gear that would apply that? Are you going to use any kind of like additional action type, like getting into like skills or special abilities to apply to this? Or it doesn't have to be that at all. Also, secondary question, are you going to spend any hot on it?
No hot on it, but I feel like this is where like fearless really comes in because like, most adults, as they learn fear of the world and things like needing health insurance, they stop doing dumb shit like climbing up trees. So Brick don't know that. He knows that kite is up there and he needs to get it down. That's the amount of forethought that goes into this decision.
I love it. That is perfect. And so I believe that means that you stay at a 10. So from what I'm looking at here, and I'm just looking at the window of error to make sure I'm not forgetting how this is supposed to work. The window of error is 3. So that means that if you roll between a 7 and a 13, if I'm reading the window of error correctly, you should be able to. I don't know if I'm giving that as a 6. It doesn't matter. That's how I'm going to read it right now, unless somebody corrects me. So if you get between a 7 and a 13, that works within your window of error. But
Okay.
you want to hit a 10. So
Okay, I want to hit
You
a
want to
10.
hit? I thought it was hit. I thought it was roll below.
Sorry, you want to roll under a 10.
So the window of error is above the 10.
But for some reason, it was looking like it was under and over. I just had to have misread
It's just
it.
over. I think it's just over.
It's just over.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that means it goes up to a 13. So
Okay.
you between an 11 and a 13, actually between a 10 and a 13 is your window of error. You are under a 10, you're fine. You're rolling.
That's a 6. Yeah.
Hey, we did all of that math for nothing because that 6 is easy win. Why don't you describe how awesome you are at getting this for this kid?
Brick, tell me what kind of dance it's doing. What kind of dance is that kite doing? Why is it dancing up there?
It's dancing like this. It's going with the current. So Brick kind of like takes a look at the tree, and I feel like it's one of those like super cartoonish motions, like old school like Cartoon Network type shit, where he just like grips the tree and pulls up and just launches himself up the tree.
I love that. That is fantastic. And as you launch through the air and you grab like up the tree, you get this kite. Why don't you tell us how you land back down, hand it over to this kid, if in fact that is what you do, and who you see next?
I feel like he gets up into the branches and like unravels like the kite probably got stuck up in the branches. There's like a little work trying to get it untangled, and then you see him come down with it. Like he makes like a slip kind of like thing, so the kid can just put it on his wrist so he can't lose it again. That's something his mama taught him. And he kind of like move out the way and just lets go.
That is
drops out of the tree.
That is beautiful. And as he drops out of the tree and lands hotly, who's he see?
Oh, that's got to be Frankie.
Frankie. All right. Frankie, you may or may not have caught all of that. That's up to you. But what I'm going to present you with, Frankie, is you're standing next to a middle-aged worker who's sweating and red-faced, working an old water wheel at a water mill. It's creaking under the strain. Since you're there and helpful, what do you want to do?
So we see Frankie with a big old like darkened war hammer like hanging from their belt, and they've got a really good like full ginger beard that's like braided, and there's like some flowers stuck into it, and it's very like it smells good. They're very particular about their beard, but they're kind of looking over at that, and they are I'm looking at my if I try to break an object. Nope, I don't want to break it. I want to fix it. So sorry. What are you doing? What's wrong? You're working way too hard to get this to work. Wait.
I've been at this for a very long time, and I think I'm coming down with something. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my work, but don't worry about it. I'm sorry to be bothering you. I hope I'm not too much of a distraction. I know I'm breathing kind of heavily.
Oh no, none of that. That's all fine. Here, you have a seat. I'm gonna do this, and I'm actually going to hand over one of my skills is healing herbs.
Okay.
So I've got a little thing which I get to add. I added one to my hands, so I'll use hands as well to like give him some herbs, and then just start. Like, let's go. I'm using my low center of gravity to make this like, let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay.
All right. So what is the stat with any adjustments that you're making that you need to roll against?
All right. And so my hands are 13, so I have to roll under a 13 or 13 to my window of error for that is 4. So anywhere from 13 to 17.
Yeah. 13 to 17 is a mixed success. 12 and under is a success.
All right. Ooh. Oh, I'm not trying to. Oh, okay. So I've got a special ability called Crafter. On a successful hands roll, you can create a common piece of gear from scratch to use when in focus. I don't know. That's when I'm actually like, I don't know if we're in focus right now.
You're not.
But okay, never mind then. Never mind. Fuck it. Let's go. Yeah.
Wait, so what did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Oh, you rolled a 7. Copy. Okay, cool.
I was just gonna make a cool fucking thing to make this fucking thing work, but no, I'm not in focus, whatever the fuck that means. Never been in focus a day in my goddamn life. But I also hand helping herbs in some kind of like this is so gross. It's like chew. It's like dip. Like, here you go. It'll help. You'll feel way better. It's like a healing dip.
Yeah, I mean, you succeeded, so you're able to help with this. He looks at it, he's like, well, it can't hurt, and full like takes all of that dip into his mouth and just like chewing, like really like getting into it. Since you gave him the dip, and I don't know what the nature is of this item.
It's a healing herb. It's healing herbs. So it's just like it's just some fucking grass I found that makes you feel better. It's
cool beans. Your boy there, Caval. Just choose and choose and choose. And pupils dilate and just sort of falls back saying mushroom room, And
There you go. There you go. Don't you feel better? Water.
Yeah, I was saying, as you're pulling the water around, is just laying out as though they're on like a bed of clouds, hanging out there, just do to themselves. Which I believe then brings us to our final himbo for the evening. Alfie. Hi, Alfie. You see, there's a massive fallen moss log blocking the path in front of you, but it's not blocking you because you're huge. It's compared to the log and compared to who it is blocking, which is a family of tiny, frantic field mice trying to carry their winter acorn harvest back under the oak's roots. You see these little field mice squeaking in distress. The moss log looks so heavy. What are you going to do?
All of you, hi, stop talking. One at a time. What's wrong?
They go, do you have a way of trying to translate field mouse? Or do you have a way of knowing field mouse?
Her entire being is just like twitching because she's just like, I hate little noises. I hate little noises. I think what she would do is look at them, look at the log, look at them, look at the log, look at them, look at the log, and go, oh. Say that one more time. No, nothing. All right. And then she would just try to pick up this log. Like
are
two
you,
arms under.
Yeah. Are you gonna also use hands, or are you gonna use thighs? You're gonna use lips or breast? Legitimately, this is worth noting. Game wants you to use whatever you want. So even if it's a stretch to apply a stat, follow your heart, Insha. What is Alfie using in this moment?
I think she's gonna use her thighs.
Okay.
Half of me really wants her to be able to break. Oh my god! Can I do rewind? Going backwards.
Yeah.
Can I know what you're about to do? I see the vision. I see the vision.
Can I move them out of the way, like almost kind of just like a whole like just fin flash, and then like straddle the log, and then try to break the log with my thighs so that they can
Gallagher on the
1,000% yes. I'm not going to make you roll for scooting them out of the way because you're trying to help them out. So they're just going.
I don't know what you're saying. Shh, I don't know what you're saying.
And then as they watch you straddle this, they go, "Ooh," and they all look up at you.
Universal language. I like universal languages. Yes. Universal language. Ooh, keep saying that.
And what is your thigh?
It's 14.
Okay. Are you putting anything on this? You're going to spend some heat? You're going to do anything else that would impact the roll in any way? From skills or special stuff or gear?
How does gear work with my roll?
Good.
It adds, so if you use common gear, like, which you can make up, Danny, I think you're probably fine with that. Like, you could be like, do I have rope on me? Sure. Like, that's fine. So that adds to your goal, so it makes it easier to roll under. If it's an uncommon or a special item, then that is up to Danny.
It's all extraordinary gear would be a good faith conversation at the table, how that manifests. There might be some fun extra stuff that happens too, but we're still in the spotlights here. If you want to just maybe use a common item to give yourself a bump from a 14 to a 15, for example, you could do it. What kind of common item would you think you have on you that you'd want to use in this kind of situation?
You know what? I will not use my gear yet, but what she would do is take out this flask from like her side pocket in the back because her pants are so low that you can absolutely see the flask, and then have it, but on the side of it it just says Alpha Wawa. It's holy water, but she put like a little protein pack in it that doesn't make it make sense, so she's just like, one swig of Alpha Wawa and then I'll be good to go.
This is the God's pre-workout.
Okay, I'm totally gonna give you for that just a +2 on this. Like I don't even know if that's how the gear works or whatever, but it feels like I got to do something for that. So that's a 16 you're rolling under now. That means that you'd also have like 4 you could add to that, so it would go up to a 20. 16 to 20 is a mixed success. 15 and under, you're all good.
You don't want to mix up Frankie's or Alfie's flasks because mine's full moonshine.
I'll take that with the Alpha Wawa. Don't get me twisted.
Like if you put them together,
You can't water
see
down.
all
You
the
can't
colors.
water down the shine.
But what about a chaser?
Oh.
Blech.
So I'm rolling under a 20? Is that what we're
You're
saying?
rolling you're rolling 15 or lower for a full success, a 16 to 20 for a mixed success.
I got a 9.
Great. We do a lot of math here at Streaming Rainbow, even though we are canonically not math gays, just so that we don't need to actually have done any of that math. You got a full ass success. Talk to us about how you just shatter this mossy log with your thighs.
When she gets on the log and all of them just say ooh, and it's just, again, universal language. I understand that now. We're all in this together. The oohs are like her choir. It resonates through her. And so after taking a swig of her Alpha Wawa, she I just see Neon's face. It's just funny.
Alpha Wawa, never not good.
Alpha Wawa is forever.
Like,
All right.
I added to the merch items for Streaming Rainbow.
Alpha
with
Wawa. You gotta put it
honestly,
on a
we're gonna
flag.
have a hydration break in the middle of this, and it's gonna be for Alpha Wawa. Making a note for myself.
I would love it if our hydration breaks moving forward were Alpha Wawa. That would make me so happy.
The Halo.
You're welcome, everybody. she just gets on this log and she holds her chest because she is wearing this crop top that, like, you know how like under boob is just, it's ready to spill out.
Mhm.
She doesn't care, but she's holding them because she's just like, I don't know how old these people are. And then she just kind of like rips and runs, and her thighs just immediately eclipse this like log, like a watermelon to a dami mommy, and then she just allows it to almost like thunderstrike ripple the entire log, and then when it cracks, she just like politely moves it out the way. She's just like,
And as she does, the mice all go up and go as they pass through. And the littlest one sees you doing that and then comes back over to you and looks up at you and says, "We really appreciate it." And then turns around and then goes off.
But Danny, what were all those mice's names?
There were 7 of them, and they were Ickle, Bickle, Twickle, Trickle, Sickle, Fickle, and Nickel.
And Fred.
And Fred. Nickel likes to go by Fred. So,
Nickel identifies as Fred.
yes. So you are all in the same space here, and it's a beautiful day, an auspicious day, a day that comes but once a year. in the small town of Bearwood, it hosts the annual Fresh Meat Games. That's what the town is known as among the animals out here. The annual Fresh Meat Games. It's a 3-day festival of revelry, performances, food, and contests of strength. But, because when we were doing Perils and Princesses, we healed the forest, the locals have set up the fairgrounds directly beneath the golden blossoming canopy of the Moravian oak. Everybody, we're back there. The fields smell of fresh grass. The roasted honey cakes are delicious. And there is just a really interesting wood smoke that gives you a sense that somebody knows what they're doing in the cooking. The ultimate prize of the festival is the Bearwood Belt of breathtaking beef and breezy bulk. You all have entered the competition simply by existing because you are so fucking hot. And as the crowd gathers around here, you realize, oh, hey, wait a minute. It looks like they're trying to, oh, okay. They're moving you around. If you're open to it, you don't have to go anywhere you don't want to. Toward a sort of a holding area stage central sort of a thing, right? And the ground is starting to rumble and tumble and tremble. It's a little unusual because y'all are so big and beefy and you're all in the same space. Is it because so many people are around at the same time? Pushing through the zigzagging lanes of people is a figure clad in blinding, overly polished silver plate mail. Somebody named Ferrand Topaz. He is immediately, with his helmet taken off and hair whipping in the wind, flirtatious and garish, and you can tell in his face deeply, deeply petty, flashing a white-toothed smile that doesn't look real and doesn't have any warmth to it at all. Following behind him are a gaggle of super fans wearing Ferrand is the Great t-shirts, sneering at the locals. Ferrand cracks his knuckles, struts into the central part of the staged area and sneers, well, well, well. I came to win the Bearwood. Is it Bearwood? Yes, the Bearwood belt. But it seems I'm competing against a bunch of oversized sidekick. See, I am the hero of this story because I am the hero of every story that I'm in. And my worldview is simple. You see, it is simple because it is profound. And in its profundity, it is everywhere. And in being everywhere, it is nowhere. And it is thanks to me that it is here. And this is my worldview. Strength is everything. So if you want this belt, you're going to have to prove you can outflex and outstrong me. Caval the Miller, in a reverie not seen since Mushroom Room, gasps as the crowd murmurs in concern. It's not just mice, but they all speak mice. And so they're all just murmuring in mouse language right now.
We're all just high.
Before you can step out onto the stage, a group of superfans starts pushing people out of the way, and another strange alchemical mist, wouldn't you know it, begins to rise from some deep mines nearby. What are we going to do, everybody? Only one way to find out. Come back after the break, because we're going to take our break now, friends. You're going to take a deep breath, grab some water, go to the bathroom, hug your loved one.
Get your alpha wawa.
Get your alpha wawa on. Whatever you want to do, it's your time. We're going to be back in what is for us 10 minutes, what is for you much, much less, unless you pause us for longer. I don't know your life. To see how the Himbos handle the fresh meat games. See you in 10, everybody.
Bye. Okay, we gotta get the alchemical fog. Goodbye.
Hey. So poolcocks. Hi everybody and welcome back. We're bringing the back chat into the front here at Streaming Rainbow, where we're playing Himbos of Myth and Mettle to finish out Half of My Soul, our celebration of gay pride, gay wrath, and now you guessed it, gay heresy. So welcome back, everybody, to Gay Heresy and Himbos of Myth and Metal, where we have our grand campaign finale of Half of My Soul. If you're just joining, welcome. Go watch the first half. It's going to make more sense. I am your game guide, Danny Mendoza, and we are having a good time. I think we might be raising a little bit of money still here. Eli, am I right about that?
Yeah, listen, y'all, this was meant to end so long ago. Like, we weren't meant to enter into gay heresy. But things have not changed. Our very good friend and fellow founder, Sarah, had to leave the state of Texas for her own safety. And is now safe and sound, settled, everything's okay. But hey, guess what? Moving is fucking expensive. So if you go follow the link down below to our coffee, whatever, however you say it, Ko-Fi, any donation you can spare to help out a very deserving person to just get back on her feet and be in a place that actually makes her feel safe and settled, which I can say it's night and day. Like, the other day she texted me and was like, it's so much better. And I'm like, hey, this is what happens when you leave Texas. I hope, big wish to all my friends to get out of Texas.
That's fair.
Good luck.
And for those of you like me in Florida, I'll help you. Like that's what I got. I can't go anywhere, but it's bad down here too, and you're not alone. So on that note, let's step back under the Moravian oak. Ferrand Topaz has challenged the three of you to the Fresh Meat Games, but the fairgrounds are in complete chaos due to these super fans being super rowdy, while Ferrand Topaz is simply looking out upon the crowd down his nose. Now, to be clear, we're entering a sandbox section here, so you can deal with the rowdy super fans that are blocking lanes if you'd like. You can go check out something at the cotton candy cart where there's a bit of noise coming from there. You can go over toward a syrupy area where there seems to be a brawl happening because syrup has spilled on some fancy clothes. Or maybe you could go do something else. What do y'all want to do?
I want to check out the fight because we're supposed to be having a good time here, and that Faraz dude is being a dick. So we're gonna get back to him, but this seems like the fastest thing I can solve at the moment.
Copy. To be clear, do you mean the super fans being rowdy, or do you mean the syrup thing?
The syrup fight.
Syrup fight.
Yeah.
Perfect. Do all of you go to the syrup fight?
Yeah, we roll deep.
Yeah. All right. So
we call in. We're all the cup sizes: small, medium, and large.
Love that. That's perfect. That's actually how you achieve balance in a party in Himbos of Myth and Metal.
Yeah,
you cracked it. So, all right.
I can hide. So we all hide behind Brick, but in like a
Russian doll order.
Yeah, a Russian doll
of hotness is what it is. Yeah. Hot himbo Matrushka doll. We should make that merch at Streaming Rainbow. I feel like
add it to the list.
Yeah, sell like hotcakes.
Alpha Wawa and the himbo Matrushka doll.
Yeah. All right. So there's a rowdy fairgoer that at first accidentally spilled this hot sticky syrup all over a local villager who came dressed in their absolute finest clothes, but it's rapidly escalating into a physical brawl. Grut, the villager, is crying over their ruined satin doublet. I can speak. And the fairgoer is raising his fists. So, what do y'all do?
I'm looking at my skills. Hold on.
Look at them.
Okay.
Bimbo Trushka, absolutely. Back chat for the win. Bimbo Trushka sounds great to me. Bimbo, Himbo, Thembo, Trushka. We do all the versions.
So I think I would like to use charm resistant in the way that I am just so like big and like forward chesty that like if you've ever seen in Twilight Princess, I know this is like a deep cut, follow me here. There is a
Mhm.
woman that Link talks to that if you watch his head when he's talking to her, when she's not looking at him, he's doing this because he's about eye level with her chest. And that's about the effect that I'm going for here.
Okay. What? Read me the charm thing that you're using for it. What do you got?
Hang on. Oh, that's in the book. I didn't
I
write
could probably
that.
find it. What's it called? Is it
Charm
here?
resistant. It's a skill.
It's a skill. All right, I got it for you.
Because these
Charm.
people are being fancy and
Do I have it
like,
for
you
you?
know.
Where are the skills? I might have it for you if I find it first. Let's see.
It's there the skills for where brick stuff is like 37, 38 around there.
37, 38. Copy that. Yours is remind me full 37, 38. You said.
So charm resistant is on page 40.
40.
It's number 3.
Right. They looked like men if you squinted, but there were so many ways they looked wrong. Scales, tails, horn, claws. They love to sing for their prey. Skill charm resistant, add 1 to your lips. So you get to just interpret it past that point. But yeah, absolutely. Roll lips. What and you're gonna be able to add 1 to your lips with that. What is your lips before you add 1?
My lips before I add one is 10.
So it's gonna be 11. Perfect. You can absolutely do that. With an 11, you're going to have a window of error of 3. So you're going to be able to succeed from an 11 to a 14
Okay.
With consequences, or 10 and under without.
Okay. But basically, I've talked to things that are kind of like people, so I figured that addressing people should be like easy. So, and it is. I got a 3.
Hey! All right, describe how this works.
So Brick walks up and literally like almost like scruffs them, like grabs both of the combatants by the back of their collars, just like, what are we doing? We're trying to have a good time here, right? It's a festival. Why are we fighting?
So before I take the blow here, I need to make sure I understand the intent of your success. What exactly are you trying to accomplish with that?
I'm trying to get them to stop like immediately trying to fight each other.
Okay. So yeah, and are you holding like 1 in each hand? Am I seeing that in my mind palace correctly? Okay. So as you hold 1 in each hand, and you say that to them, they're now like up at eye level with you as you're holding. Okay. So they both stop, one yelling, one crying. They both look over at you. They have big saucer eyes, and both of them start crying immediately. So the one that was crying is crying harder, and the one that was yelling is now crying very, very profusely, like about as hard. Went from 0 to 100.
So Brick, very confused, fully extends his arms and just kind of looks back at Francis and Alfie like,
Francis, Alfie, what would you like to do?
Alfie, you got a plan?
I can make them stop crying. But it's not gonna be the desired effect that everybody wants.
All right.
I think Alfie like sneaks in underneath Brick and just like pulls out other healing herbs. So I'm gonna add +1 to my hands, and but see, my healing herbs are good for all kinds of things. These are the healing herbs that are good for cleaning shit. So I go in and I just start oh, it's okay, it's all good. Oh, this'll just get, oh, look, this'll make such a nice little salve. I'm gonna steal this for later. This is good, honey. What the fuck? What a waste. And I'm cleaning up this person's dress.
You're cleaning the dress. All right.
But so I would also like to roll feats of heart.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's do it.
So with feats of hearts, Feats of heart. I have to determine the cost of the effect. So I want this to magic. This is going to magically just dry clean this bitch. Why'd you wear silk to a party? What the fuck is wrong
It's
with
a
you? We're
fair
outside.
question. We got a cost calculator here with all these questions. Target more than one person or more than 5.
No.
Okay.
It's just one person.
That is a no. So for each question you answer yes to, increase the effort's cost by 1, right? Is the effect intended to harm?
No.
Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet?
I hope not. That's a big ass dress.
I don't think so. Does it displace more than 20 pounds?
No.
Does the effect involve healing?
I would argue yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present?
I don't think so, because I'm just taking herbs and adding that. It's like the thing where you get sticky tack and you roll it around to pick up dust.
Yeah.
It's just picking up dirt.
I think that's fine. I'll say you've got that there. So it's just a cost of 1. So your heart is going to go down from 25 to 24, and then you're going to need to roll to make this work. Now, what stat are you using?
So this is going to be hands again, and with the +1, that is 14.
Great. So 13 down, you're on the clear. 14 to 17, you have a mixed success. What we got?
10.
Hey!
Do I also roll under my current heart, or those one roll on the same?
Himbos gonna use
I don't think it says.
Do
you want me to roll? I'll roll twice.
Yeah,
Guess what? I can't roll under
24.
I rolled under 24. I rolled an 11. There we go.
Hey. All right. The roll did not fail, so no weird effects in magical and mundane table for us right now. But you do get to describe the win as you wish. Is it an act of sheer willpower, supernatural spells, dumb big luck? What you got?
I think this is it's something supernatural, because there's also a scent of calming sandalwood, and it's my beard oil is in there, so it's clean and it's refreshed, and it's something to bring down. It's almost like a spell called Calm Emotions, perhaps, but it is to it's to make the vibes good.
I like
good
it.
Vibes. At least for that one.
Vibes. Yeah, I believe in good vibes. It works like gangbusters, and the person who's crying goes, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, this meant so much to me. It was my grandmother's."
What? I mean, listen, it's gorgeous, but why'd you wear it here? It's just dusty and mucky, and there's some weird alchemical little fog coming.
I didn't know about the alchemical fog that was going to be coming, and this is the most important day of the year. I had to wear my best to honor all of you.
Well, you look real good. Why were you crying so hard? That felt extra hard. Are you good?
No,
what happened?
My grandmother really loved these games, and I remember coming to them as a child with my grandmother and seeing all of the strong, incredibly hot people be strong and incredibly hot. And
look it up going.
Yeah. And I miss my grandma, and I didn't want to let her down, and I'm wearing her clothes, and I think she'd like it. I thought to myself, well, Grandma, you made it 175 years wearing these clothes.
Damn.
I couldn't make it a year. It's been a year since Grandma was gone. Lost her last year at this, actually. We finished it, and she loved it, and then she went to sleep. She never woke up again. It's my first one without her. Thought I messed it up forever.
No. Hey, what was your grandma's name?
Mimo.
That's a great first name for her. If she's destined to be a grandma. That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we'll do this for Mimo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck, my guy? And I'll leave that up to
To
Alfie.
the other guy.
Yeah.
The other guy is still full sobbing. The other guy is like sobbing harder, actually, now, understanding the depth of the wrongness of what they did to this other person, and thinking about how like much they now have to carry in terms of blame inside of themselves and dealing with their own shit that has not been revealed yet. They are crying even harder. So, person in one hand, now fully fine. Person in the other hand, far more of a problem. Alfie.
Looking up at him, Alfie will go, "Ha! If you can stop crying for 5 seconds. How old are you?"
54.
Great. Can I borrow your hand for a second?
Sure. And passes the hand over to you.
With permission from this man, would put it on straight on her boob. Be like, please stop.
What? Listen.
We'll say, does grant consent? Is this a breast roll?
Wait, I'll roll for
Yeah,
it.
'cause I was like, there's a roll. The outcome still needs to be determined by a roll. You're trying to use the power of the breast to calm in this situation, if I'm understanding correctly. Is that right?
Yeah, just
Beautiful.
I guess
Is there an item or a skill or a skill that you'd like to use? Would you like to put hot on this?
Can I use? Oh God, it'd be fucked up if I use Stone Cold Stare. I'm not gonna do that. That's
you
wild.
Fully can. No. You fully. Ow. Tell me more about Stone Cold.
Does it go to
Stare.
breast?
No.
Does Stone Cold Stare go to breast?
So here's the thing. Here's what I was thinking before, because I wanted to kind of do this later on, but I'll do it now because I think it's kind of funny to kind of see the effect of it. So as soon as she puts her hand, like his hand on her boob, like would look him dead in the eyes when she does it, and would actively try to turn him into stone.
Okay, so this is a heart.
But don't worry. But don't worry, because you know what's gonna happen if he's turned to stone. My man Brick can talk to him. Is that worked? Is that worked, Stone? I didn't work it.
I mean, as long as he's not like a processed stone, I can do it.
I don't think that counts as a process stone. I think, it's going to be up to you, Insha, how you describe the stone turning. But hold on. All right, this is a feat of heart. We got to do the cost calculator again. Does the effect target more than one person? Is the effect intended to harm?
No, just make him stop crying.
Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet?
No.
I mean, this person, how tall is this person? But all right.
I mean, Brick still has them.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's fine. It doesn't have to be a yes. It's fine. Okay. Does it displace more than 20 pounds? There, I'm going to have to say yes. Right? Because this person weighs more than 20 pounds and you're turning them to stone.
He's about to weigh a lot more.
Yeah. It's all muscle. Does the effect involve healing?
It heals his emotions.
So yes, so that's 2 costs so far. Are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present? I think so, because I don't think there's stone in the body. So that's 3 cost. And you have 25 also?
Yes.
Cool. So that means your heart goes down to 22 now. And you're going to roll breast. What's your breast at?
My breast is 13.
And I think you have a modifier of a +1 off of something from before, don't you?
Oh, I added that in.
You add that into the 13. Perfect. So 12 and under, you're good. 13 to 17, you're good with consequences.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Let me turn a man into stone. 5.
Yeah, fully. Now, roll feet of heart, like roll under the heart like we did before. You just got to beat a 22, which you're going to beat on a d20. So just for fun.
That is a 6.
Yeah, no, you do the shit out of this. This works really well. So go ahead and just tell me how it works. Describe again. Is this an act of sheer willpower, a supernatural spell, dumb big luck? What we got going on?
I think that it is for her, it is a thing of sheer just kind of both willpower and like supernatural like strength. And as soon as she puts his hand on her tit and lets him do a couple of squeezes, because probably you've never felt anything as firm as that in his life, then he, like, as soon as he does as soon as he does, and it's just like he kind of just feels his fingers tingle, but after the tingle he still can squeeze. That's fine. We're not gonna let like past this motion where the hand can still go. And he starts to kind of feel a little bit of the stone, the coldness up his arm, and then she just kind of looks at him and goes, "Hey, I know you've been crying. This is only going to probably last for like a good 20 minutes, but you know what? I actually don't know that."
I like the idea that you say that as the stone is like reaching the neck. And he's like, huh? What?
Yeah, it is what it is. But again, you could 2 more good squeezes, right? 1, 2, just like a stress ball. 1, 2, you got this. See you when I see you. You'll be fine.
Fully turned to stone. And so stopped crying. The other person has their garments clean. We're back to you, Brick. Do you want to do anything in this moment? You do have them both in your hands. Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
No worries.
I want to talk to him as the stone he is for a second, because
Beans.
we know this other dude's backstory. We need to make sure that this stoning was legitimate, and I feel like it was, because if you're gonna ruin somebody's Mima's good double or doublet or whatever you call it, I feel like you might be a little bit of a dick.
Yeah, super fair. I love it. So what are you using? You're using a feat of heart to talk to him, I'm guessing. Yeah.
It is my special ability, Dumb as Rocks. Which is
tell me about it.
So saves the book, and I copied it so I could remember it. You can speak to and understand the language of unprocessed minerals. They're pretty dumb, but so are you, so you should get along fine.
Beautiful. So yeah, you speak to. How do you speak to them? Like, describe it to me. What is the conversation like on your side?
I feel like I keep thinking in like this really like dumb cartoony kind of like way, but like literally, Brick opens his mouth and it sounds like 2 cinder blocks grinding together.
Nice.
Just like a speaker, just like.
I love that. And as that happens, what would the translation be in like the subtitles?
Yo, are you good? What happened?
And this person staring back at you says nothing that anybody can hear other than you. What you first hear is the sound of the first diamond in this world being forged, the sound of a pressure so severe that it took coal and turned it into something gorgeous and fractured, full of faults that make it unique. And in your mind's eye, you are transported to the heart of a sun where the pressure is so profound that it has created the first diamond, not just on this world, but on all worlds. Of all of existence, the first carbon formed into a diamond was this. And it is what is speaking to you now. And through it, you are hearing, I mean, I don't know. I was just a little bit drunk, and I felt like I thought they were being a dick.
I mean, I hear you, but you don't spill stuff on people just because you think they're being a dick.
I mean, I spilled it by accident at first, and then they were being a dick, and then I spilled it on purpose because they were being a dick.
Okay. All right, the dickery levels, I feel like that's even, but like we we got to be better. That's what my mom always told me. We got to do our best, and like sometimes when they go low, we go high. Except for if they go too low, then we take it to hell. I don't think this is a take it to hell situation.
This
I
is
think
not
this
a
is a
take
we
it
go
to
high
hell, but
situation.
yeah, you're right. It's me putting stuff from other things into this because I was having a bad day.
Mm.
It's been hard. I've got too many people just sort of like kicking me for no reason. These super fans are really obnoxious. I don't like that
Oh,
brand Topaz
yeah.
guy. Like I was in a bad mood seeing that, and then this happened, and I took it out on them when I shouldn't have.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna maybe be in timeout for a little bit while this happens, but when you come out of it, you should apologize and then get drinks together because
Yeah, I'll
everybody
do
likes
that.
drinks.
I'll even I'll buy the drinks. I'll buy you a drink too if you want.
Cool. Cool. We can do it in
My God.
celebration because we're gonna win.
Oh my God, they
Uh,
said yes. And the diamond at the heart of the sun explodes out into a supernova as they cannot believe that you just agreed to letting like them buy you a drink.
mm.
They're very, very excited about it.
They touched a boob and they have a date.
Why don't I get a drink? I'll let you touch my
What
titty.
better day?
I mean, but you're not having the conversation. You can also get a drink. This person's gonna come out and like buy drinks, rounds of drinks, right? It is a great day for this person. Um, today is a glorious, glorious feast day for this person. All right. So the last thing you hear from them is like, yeah, I could use a little bit of chill time. I figure you've got this handled. When I get out, I'll be out to celebrate. Thanks, 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 as they fall into a cavernous abyss that is infinite inside of themselves, and you get lost in the various, elements and fractures and factions of this singular diamond, the first diamond to ever be that ever was and ever will be the Omni Diamond, the diamond that is alpha and omega to all diamonds in all of time.
Hey, Brick, you're falling into yourself.
Huh?
Brick, don't go deep. Don't go deeper.
Okay. I just yeah.
You were doing that weird gravel thing again.
Oh, but he had to hear me, but he did. So it turns out he was having a bad day, and then like the whole thing like made it worse, and that's why they were fighting, and that's how he started crying, and that's how like he's gonna be in timeout for how long does that last? And then Brick looks at Alfie.
We'll never know.
All right. Well, whenever he comes out of it, he's getting his drinks. So hopefully it's today.
I don't think it's going to be today.
Oh, I wanted a drink.
I mean, it might be like, what's today? Is today like Tuesday?
It's feast day.
It might be
It's
clans.
feast day.
It might be Clones Day, like over there, like like the yeah. Kind of
Well-
give it some time, maybe a year.
You
Well, that's
hear
done.
an echo in the back of your mind, Brick, that goes, which translates to what? A year? Fuck. Hear everything.
Brick, baby.
Yeah,
just tell.
Turns around and just sorry, bro.
Brick, baby, just tell him 1 year. Just tell him 1 year. Tell him one. Actually, day. Tell him 1 day. It'll feel like a day. It'll last.
Time. What does time even mean when you're a big statue?
Exactly. He looks good.
Which translates to time is a flat circle.
A flat circle? I thought because of the way the equator was, it'd be a ball. But okay.
Wait. I got a really, really cool idea that I think he'll like considering where his hand was, and I'm going to like look around, and I've got my pastels, and I'm going to like grab a paper, and I'm going to write it's like uh put tit squeeze for good luck. and I'm gonna use some of the syrup. I'm gonna put it on him as a statue.
Is it like on his forehead or like
No,
on
on
his
his chest,
On
on
his
his
chest.
somewhere. You know, he's,
What I like about
No.
that is the ambiguity because it's not clear if his tit should be squeezed or if like somebody should just like.
I mean,
put
his
it
hand is
the
in a
hand.
squeeze. He's frozen in a
Right, the
squeeze.
ambiguity of the wording. I still think
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
Mm.
Hey,
It's
listen, I
mutual.
could not possibly put it on his head. I am so short.
That's
I like
true.
had to reach up and be like,
Climb up.
bam!
So it's actually more at like waist level is what
I
I'm
got you, bro. You enjoy that. You're about to get so many
Whoa.
drunk tits. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Here. Which translates to thanks, little bro. Yeah.
Great.
So that's the sticky syrup brawl.
Fixed.
You still got the super fans being rowdy assholes. You've got some shit going on over at the cotton candy cart. And you get some other shit going on. Well, Ferran Topaz is still being a dick, but that's later. So what do y'all want to do?
I feel like the cotton candy needs to get sorted because like we can't have any of that negativity around such a delicious snack.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
the super fans are just like a part of that lovely man, I guess. I don't know. I think that that's just a 1-2 kind of situation. And I want some goddamn cotton candy actually. So you good? Y'all want to come?
I want some
Yeah, that
cotton
sounds good
candy.
actually.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
The person whose dress you saved is also going to go with you to go get cotton candy.
Nice.
Wasn't really
Oh.
invited, but is just kind of like wandering in that direction too. It's not clear if they were there with anybody else, so they're just gonna like, unless you tell them not to, is just gonna come
No.
hang out with you.
More's the merrier. I like. So like, your Meemaw's into what's your Meemaw's type?
My Mima was into all different types. My Mima was with 2,364 people across the 175 years of her life. She
Damn.
told me stories about every single one of them. They all meant something really profound in her heart in different ways. And they were all, vastly different. They're like snowflakes falling on a winter's eve, each one bringing a sexual ecstasy to my Mima that just was entirely unique onto the pairing that they had. Although in some cases it wasn't pairings, in some cases it was more of like a group activity.
I mean, with that number, yeah, they'd have to be multiples at that time. I mean, that's
yeah,
like
I
one-on-one.
don't
That's
have enough
rough.
fingers.
She likes, but did she like 69?
yeah. I mean, 69, 138, to 276.
How was that?
Like it gets complicated when there's a lot of people involved. But yes, a lot of just like getting to know each other before getting to know each other, and sometimes getting to know each other all the more once you've gotten to know each other. And it was really nice. My Mima was very was very flexible. Just I know from like party tricks and like carrying me around and stuff like that. Was very open. We come from a very sex positive culture and family in particular, and so yeah, we celebrate all different kinds of bodies and all different versions of being the ultimate in hotness, which is right. I'm not that. I'm just a regular folk, but I'm grateful to be in the presence of you all.
Hey, listen. No. Hotness is all in your heart and your perspective. And you're plenty hot.
That's nice of you to say. I mean, I like to think that I have a hot heart, but you know, I don't have the same level of talent that you all do. I can't crack a log between my thighs. I saw that before. That was really impressive. You know, I can't talk to stone. I can't clean real good. You know, I'm just a regular sort of folk.
Hey now. And I'd like to roll lips using my skill of bedside manner.
Ooh, let's do it. I love that. Okay, what's your notes with the bonus from bedside manner?
It is 14.
All right, 13 down with a 14 to 17 kicker.
Oh, that's the highest I've rolled all night. That was a 12, so I still succeeded. So is this person is Mima, was it like a dress, or
It's a
what
dress.
kind of
It's actually like a sleeping gown. It's
it's a
very,
moodoo?
very fine. It's made of really nice materials, but it's a bit like a very dressy, very colorful, eclectic version of the kind of dressing gown that you would associate with like Peter Pan or something. Not that Peter Pan himself would
Yeah,
wear, but
no,
darling children would wear. Yeah.
yeah, the Wendy Darling dress. Hey now, and I like drag my hand because I'm short, so up the leg, but it's kind of like up the inside of the calf and thigh because I like can't reach around. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, listen, you are plenty hot. Don't you worry about that.
Fully faints. He's a
Oh
good, just
shit!
full faint in this moment, collapsing atop you as you are shorter than them and like canonically set up to be beneath them. So them and their flowy dress that you just fixed fall over you like a small tent.
Listen, I'm not complaining. No, I like to put them over my shoulder,
There it
like
is.
cotton candy.
And as you're doing that, you realize you've just about reached the cotton candy cart. You see, the cotton candy machine is spinning wildly, and the sugar tentacles are wrapping around some screaming kids. What are you going to do? It's casting a web, so it's like tentacles that are going up, but then there's like webbing of cotton candy, and the tentacles are pulling in not just children, also like other people. But whoever happens to be around, some of them were kids because it's a cotton candy cart, but just pulling them into this web of cotton candy and then spinning cotton candy around them so that there's like a cotton candy cocoon effect happening. Their heads are still out and they're screaming and crying.
Can I immediately start eating? Because I have a thing called iron gut. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start eating. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm holding a fainted person and then eating cotton candy. Oh, my favorite flavor. So my with that, so iron gut is +1 to breast. That makes breast 15. And I rolled a 13. So yeah, no, I just go to town. I'm just like, nom.
So do you start on like a corner and work your way across stuff? Do you just go right into the center and rip at it? What are you doing?
I feel like I start with the child that seems to be the most in peril to being cocooned and suffocated within a prison of cotton candy, which is delicious. And I start like, eat kids, eat the cotton candy, and then I leave the rest of my friends to do.
I love
else.
that. I will say, as you are eating this cotton candy, it is starting to reconstitute around you a little bit. And so you keep eating and you fully succeeded. And you're able to get, that kid that you targeted out of there and they like tumble out and whatever. And they're crying and they're like, should I eat? As they look over at you and then at your two friends. as the cotton candy is now starting to also constitute around your body, as well as, trying to reset itself back up.
Actually, kid, no, I think you should run. You should run away. You should run away real fast. This is not good, okay? This is delicious, but not good.
The kid looks confused and skeptical now, thinking that you just want all the cotton candy for yourself.
I definitely don't want all the cotton candy. I would never do that to a child. Ever.
And that kid is going to run straight long into the cotton candy unless one of the two of you outside of our friend Francis here stops it. And here I am at a surprise round. I am going to take us into being in focus because it's very, very important what's happening here. So I need all of you to roll breast. And if you succeed, you go before me. And if you fail, you go after me.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh, I'm going after you. That's okay. I'm being cocooned by cotton candy.
That makes sense.
I just barely succeeded. Holy shit.
Nice.
We're going under still, right?
Under.
Yeah. Okay, so I go before.
All right. So both of you are able to go before I do anything. What you got for me?
Rick is gonna catch the kid in that, panicked adult sort of arm around the midsection. Hey. Kind of pull. It's just listen, you have to listen to us grown-ups when we tell you something important. Do you think this is fun? And points to the escalating situation of being trapped around.
I'm not helping. I look so thrilled.
Fully gonna be I'm actually gonna make this roll harder than usual because this kid wants that cotton candy and Francis here looks like they're having a ball. So you're gonna need to roll a d20 and a d8 to get this working. And there's a lips, I'm assuming. So what you got for me on lips?
10.
Me and my lady getting wrapped in cotton candy.
I think I want to use heart to convince the child.
Let's make this a heart roll. I like it. Let's do the calculator. Does this affect more than one person?
No.
Cool. Is the effect intended to harm?
No.
Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet?
Technically,
I think so. With all the
all right.
It's the whole booth.
It is the whole booth.
Does it displace more than 20 pounds? What you're trying to do doesn't. Because you're trying to just get this. Actually,
no, I'm trying to redirect us.
You're trying to get this kid to run.
Yeah.
This kid weighs more than 20 pounds.
Yeah.
It's a form of displacement. Yeah.
No, I fully agree.
Does the effect involve healing?
No.
All right. Are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present?
I don't think so.
What are you using to do this?
Oh.
Big angry I'm 6'7" voice.
Which was already there, if that's what you're using. So
no, that was definitely there. I have been God damn it, Eli. I saw that.
You're welcome.
I've definitely been trying to be voice of reasoning everywhere, so
Cool. So that's a cost of 2, so that brings your 20 heart down to 18.
Uh-huh.
You're first gonna roll what were you lips, which you said is 10, but I think you modded it up to 11.
Mm-hmm.
So 11, which means 11 to 14 is mixed. 10 under is a success.
So I'm rolling both and adding them together?
Yeah.
Okay. $11. Huh.
So that's a mixed success, baby, which is great. So you do succeed, and then I get to do a thing, which is great for me.
You don't need that second part. It's fine. I succeeded.
No, but I already rolled on it. Okay. Oh no, it's done. All right. Describe your success for me, and then I will describe the complication.
There is a moment when like people who you generally are like, oh no, they wouldn't hurt to fly, they get like real serious for a second, and there's like a edge of that in the way Brick is talking, where like, you know, this kid is like, oh, he means to not be here. Like this is actually a serious thing happening right now. And like I imagine like the lighting is just like not quite shadowing his face, and he's just like, listen.
Okay. This child shrinks in front of you, taking you deeply seriously. And I have a very serious question to ask you, Scout. It might be the most serious question for this. What do you think is the most scaredy cat plant of all of the plants?
Scaredy cat plant?
Yeah. The plant that is easiest to frighten.
Oh, I don't know what it's called.
What does it look like?
I don't know why, but I thought of like, I think it's a fern where like if you like touch it, it like recoils, like it curls up.
I buy that. So like a little fern whose bits and bobs recoil at touch.
Mm.
This child, and I need to ask this for clarity first. Was this pure strength of will with this use of heart? Was there something supernatural in it? Was it big dumb luck?
I feel like it was kind of big dumb luck. Like this is very much that like the adults being serious kind of like energy of like, you know how kids are like, no, it's fine, it's fine. Uh-oh, the adults like actually like maybe kind of mad. Uh-oh. Kind of energy.
So this child becomes so afraid of you in this moment. They do turn to run, and they are able to run. And as they run, they transform into a tiny wilting fern that they will stay as for the next 3 days. And during the course of those 3 days, while they are a sentient fern running about, they live off sunlight and are flammable.
Unflammable, baby.
Brick kind of like, it's basically serious face to.
What the fuck did you just do?
I don't know,
Like
man.
sticky.
Yeah. That is fantastic. Insha, Alfie's got a turn now. What would Alfie like to do?
Can you describe the cotton candy?
Oh yeah, it's basically just an ever-expanding fractal nightmare of cotton candy spider web that is constituting itself from a source that you cannot see as Francis continues to eat and eat and eat and eat what seems to be a never-ending replenishment of the cotton candy, while children and other like folks who were around the cotton candy machine have been woven up into various parts of it, cocooned with their faces out, crying and screaming. They see Francis eating it and they begin eating it themselves. And as they eat it as well, it reconstitutes around them, seemingly a little bit faster as it's eaten, actually. And now there is a screaming, crying, tiny fern running away that feeds on sunlight and is deeply flammable.
It can run? It's a moving fern?
Fully running. Fully running.
There's
In a pot?
so many things I can't do. I can't do.
On roots. The root feet.
Oh, creepy. That's
The root feet actually go into the dirt at each footstep and then tear out of the dirt again. And every time they tear out of the dirt, they go,
oh. Wow. A new line that I didn't know existed until now.
oh boy.
I
All right. So that's what you're saying. Cotton candy cart.
I would like to. I would like to, if I can, try to go after whatever the heart of this thing is by using the skill I eat danger for breakfast, and just kind of, and again, if she can, and I'll roll for multiple things of this when I say it, but I think she wants to weave and dodge the cotton candy from going around her, and she has her sword that she's just like, all right, baby girl, it's just you and me now. And then she tries to cut a little bit of it. Not Frankie loves that they're having a good time. But anything that goes towards her tries to cut it, but then she just wants to, with a very sharp mind, as sharp as she can, while not being distracted by the smell of the sugary sweetness that she just wants to engulf, but she just wants to have a good time. And there's a fern baby screaming in her ear. She just wants to go to the heart of it and tries to do something with it.
Beautiful. I love that. Which stat would you say is going to be the heart of that? And are you also using heart for this?
I'm not going to use heart for it. I will use my thighs.
All right. What you got for me on thighs?
Okay. I have 14.
Cool. 13 down. You're good. 14 to 17. You are, or actually it's 14 to 18, I think. You're good with complications.
Okay.
Oh, actually though, gotta keep this fair. You're gonna have to roll a d8 with that d20.
Okay. That is a 3.
Between both?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. You're gonna do damage on this actually, and because you rolled a 3 out of 28, I am going to bring your damage die up. So why don't you tell me? Did you take big hitter?
Yes.
What's your damage die normally at?
I think my damage die.
Oh, it's 6, but it goes up with big hitter. It goes up the ladder.
So it'll be a D8.
Cool. You're gonna go up to a D12.
Oh,
for this attack because you did so well.
Nice. I just want to.
If you get a 12 on it, I'm gonna treat it like an exploding die, and you're gonna be able to roll a D20.
That's the only dice I don't have on me right now. It's the D12. Hold on, 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go. We'd love to see it. All right. This is fucking ridiculous.
Is that a 12?
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I am
D20.
I am a person of my word. Roll that D20, baby. You did 12 damage so far.
This is fantastic. Like, you have the blessing of RNGesus, it feels like.
What'd you get?
What do I have to get on this? What do I have?
What did you get?
Whatever.
I got an 18. So
we needed an 8.
Oh.
Okay. You did 10 more than that. So this is what I'm going to tell you. You fully took a full health ghost that is invisible and had a heart of 20 to 0 in one move here, and another 10 on top of that, which I'm going to let you know you could either apply to the ghost for an extra shenanigan, or you could apply to somebody else you didn't even know was there.
Oh no. What's the shenanigan again? Is that like the magical mishaps?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a magical mishap, and that's what would happen for the cost of that extra 10. Or you're gonna do 10 damage to somebody else.
It's going to the ghost. It's going to the ghost. I can't.
You want that? All right. You know what? I'll let you roll for it. Roll me a d20.
It's a 20.
Of course it is. Of course it is. All right. You summon a creature from another realm. describe it and roll a d6 to determine its quality. So roll me a d6.
Okay.
6?
No
Well,
point
you're
said.
just-
Okay. Can follow any trail. So whatever you're about to describe that you summoned from another realm, it's able to follow any trail. So congratulations, you got something that is like a super sleuth right now. After having fully decimated a ghost you didn't even formally really know was there because they were invisible at the heart of all of this. And I suppose you could say that what you did to completely eradicate this ghost in whatever way you see fit with what you just described, and you're going to be able to determine that, not me, will be the thing that summons the creature from another realm in its stead and converts it into a loyal follower, sidekick, companion, whatever you want to think of this as, who you have now, who can follow any trail. So take it away.
I hate the thing that I'm about to describe. So I think because the opposite of sweet is savory. And every time I think of something savory, even though I don't eat it, I think of beef jerky. So I think the thing that comes out of whatever plane of existence it needs to come out of, I'm so sorry to it. I think it is this tentacled humanoid beef jerky man that has these like wraparound tentacles of just beef jerky, and then it's like the Slim Jim slap every time it hits something.
Yes. I want him to go hang out with Mushrooms Mushroom Room and wrap them up in a phyllo dough blanket and make living beef Wellington.
It's fully possible because Mushrooms Mushroom Room is under the tree. That's
Yeah.
under the scrub, so it's fully possible.
What's happening? Where am
Sabrina
I?
is down there right now getting fucking high. Like, my baby died. Mush, I brought your children.
And
Alpha.
it says unto you,
Hello, it is very good to meet you. I am here to do your bidding. What may I call you, mistress?
Oh, this is fun. I'm Alfie. The one eating cotton candy is Francis. That's Brick. And okay. What are we calling you? Wait a minute. We gotta brainstorm.
waving tentacles around, meat tentacles in all directions at the same time. It says,
I have never been gifted a name before because where I come from, names are not a concept that exists.
Oh my god, Francis, please stop eating. We need to give them a name. Brick, baby, come here.
I will say, Francis, now that the ghost is gone, the cotton candy is not refreshing itself, so you actually can finish eating your way through what's left if you want.
Perfect. No, I walk up and I'm like holding a giant handful of, oh god. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Beef.
What do you need? Like,
Name.
Rick looks disturbed.
We got a name. We got to name the beef boy, and it's Beef.
It's our new friend.
Oh. Whew.
What about Beef?
I was about to say, why don't we just call him Beef?
Would it help if I were to display unto you my true form in its full glory?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And it takes all of those beef tentacles and they continue to splay outward as this creature becomes larger and larger and larger until you're looking at what amounts to a gargantuan beef tentacle, like spaghetti monster looking thing, right? that just has little beefy eyeballs all over them. And the tentacles are moving around in concentric circles and different patterns. They're dancing amongst themselves. So this is a beef jerky squid-like monster.
It's a biblically accurate beef.
It's a biblically accurate
I got it.
monster beef.
It's bad.
Beef's not afraid.
Beef
not afraid.
I feel so pretty. I am beef not afraid. I have come to wreak destruction or salvation, depending on what Alfie, my new boss, tells me to do.
Hey, beef, do you eat beef? I mean, do you not eat beef, but do you eat, beef?
I'm a vegan.
Well, yeah, no, so I wasn't asking if you eat beef. I was asking if you ingest things. Like, do you eat?
All of my tentacles have mouths at the end of them.
Amazing. Here, hold up, and I hold up with you, because I'm still holding my date who's passed out, and I hold up just a huge ball of cotton candy. You ever had like maple bacon? There you go. Try that.
I'm vegan.
This is not maple bacon. This is just sugar.
Are you sure that it's not made with any animal byproducts, even like a gelatin or anything?
No, usually sugar is like cotton candy is just sugar with a little bit of color in it.
And the coloring didn't come from some kind of animal byproduct. To make sure I'm very strict.
I think it came from flowers or shit. I don't know, man. What the fuck? Fine, I'll eat it.
Eat flowers. Flowers are fine. I mean, I know that flowers are also sentient. I mean, look at that kid.
They say pointing over at the fern that's still running and terrified.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Brick, you good?
No. I feel like never Brick goes running after the fern.
Brick, Alfie, did you see that? Brick turned that child into a full-on plant. I've never seen Brick do that before.
Yeah, that feels.
There are many sentient plants throughout the multiverse.
Hey, Beef, you're fucking me up with all your questions, okay?
I should note that they're all assholes, though, which is why I'm okay with eating them.
Are you calling that child an asshole?
Do you want to?
I don't know that child, but my guess is they're an asshole because every other sentient plant I've ever met is an asshole.
Well, most kids are kind of assholes. I don't know. Hey, Beef, you want to come and do some crowd control with us?
Absolutely. Alfie, my new boss. Is that my work assignment for today?
Yes, I would also like to hold your hand. Can I hold your hand?
Beefy hand.
All of my tentacles have mouths at the end of them. If you are comfortable with that, you can designate one of them as a hand and hold on to that.
That entire sentence, I hate. Let's do it.
You get a particularly cotton candy covered one, so it's very sticky from the cotton candy. As it's still chomping, just making
Nom, 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 nom.
And it goes just a little at the end there, and then it wraps itself lightly around your hand so that you could let go anytime you want. But it's
never gonna let go.
So Alfie's got a giant, horrifying, biblically accurate beef. I've got a Are they still passed out?
Fully passed out.
I got a passed out person in a grandma's moo-moo. And Brick's got a plant, which we should find
after right now because the plant is fully running toward a bonfire.
Yeah, Brick.
Oh no, that is highly flammable, child. Brick, get the
what
baby.
What did he do with that? Them.
Brick,
I feel
you got
like
some?
Brick makes the same attempt at a catch, but like ends up like holding like the plant baby style, like in one arm, just like.
Mm-hmm. I need one roll.
Okay.
To see if you're able to get this plant before it gets to the bonfire.
Cool.
This is a very high stakes roll for the plant kid. So do you want to spend some hot on that? Do you want to throw some mustard?
I definitely want to spend a heat on it. And then can I do I'll use the special ability if I have to. But so as Brick is running over, I think with the level of exertion he's shown through this entire day, um he's like got this like light sheen of like perspiration on him, and as he's running it kind of slow motion, you can see like the surging of his muscles as he's running to desperately save this fern child. He's serious, he's locked in. And I think
Yeah, what's your stat on that?
that this is going to be I think this is going to be breast because this is where the heart lies. And I feel
love
like
it.
he
Yeah, let's do it. Breast sounds perfect. What you got in breast?
11.
All right. Go ahead and 10 under. 11 to 14 gives you a mixed success. Let's go.
Does spending the heat give me anything?
Oh, you should get a +1, I think, off of that. So it's
Yeah.
actually not 12. So it's 11 down will succeed. And then 12 to 15 will be a mix.
That's
One?
a critical success.
Yeah. I don't remember any rules in here for critical
There
success.
isn't. Make up your own.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a second there because that's too good. I'm going to say you get the kid, and you either get to roll on the table of fun stuff, or the kid fully turns back into a person, like a regular person, not a plant person when you get them, instead of having to wait the 3 days.
Sure. I will opt to my selflessness in attempting to save him from a burning fate is what catalyzes the magical reaction. It was an accident that I turned him into the plant, and by intention of wanting to save him, I turned him back.
And the kid, held by you and your rippling muscles, looking up at you, now turned back into a person, is like, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I want to grow up to be just like you.
What was
Oh,
it like
please.
being a plant?
I felt like an asshole.
Well, there you go.
I told you, they're all assholes.
Can I be like you when I grow up?
All right, here's what you do. You have to do deadlifts and RDLs and also eat a lot of protein. Also listen to your parents.
All right. I'll do that, but I don't have any parents. So who do I listen to? You?
Do you have any other adults? Who'd you come here with?
I just wandered into the woods.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Your friend has a Meemaw. They have learned the great lessons of Meemaw. Therefore,
That's
this
true.
child should listen to them.
Yeah. Hold on.
Mima died.
No,
that
but-
Meemaw's gone.
But this
Meemaw has a
but-
legacy.
Yeah. She's
This
wearing
is
Meemaw's
Meemaw's
clothes, so
grandchild.
that makes her the Meemaw, right? Is that how that works?
I mean, maybe like a Mima in training. I could listen to them. Are you saying you don't want me to listen to you?
No, it's not that I don't want you to listen to me. It's just I'm not always going to be here. I don't live here.
Wait, where are
all
you
the
going?
time.
Are you gonna die?
No, I am just going to travel with my friends.
I mean, yeah, we all die, kid. I don't know what you. I don't.
We
it's
all die?
All of us.
Yeah,
At
this
some
child's
point.
having a full like ego death existential crisis.
Want some cotton candy?
Realize mortality is real.
However, one day you can end up like him.
This is beef.
Hey, I'm glad you're not an asshole anymore.
It's just looking up at Beef and says, "Can you be my parent?" And
Hey,
then,
beef, you want to be dad?
Yeah, well, Beef, not afraid, looks over at Alfie and says,
Boss, is that a part of my job description? Am I supposed to be like the parent to this
No.
little ex-plant
Yeah.
kid?
No, because if he turns back into a plant, you're gonna have to be saddled with that. You want to do that?
I mean, it's not really up to me. Contractually speaking, I'm here at your whim and leisure from now until the end of time, or your death, whatever comes first. So
Yeah. See, so I'm I'm not dead yet. So I think we can still have some adventures. I'm me right now. I'm being a little selfish. I want you to come with us.
Hey, I like that. I appreciate that. Hey, little explant kid, go fuck yourself.
Oh, wait, that's uncalled for. That is uncalled for. Beef not afraid. That's not. I'm gonna wake up the person that's on my shoulder. Hey, gorgeous, come on, wake up.
What? Hey, what's happening? Looks up at Beef not afraid.
Hi. No, I know you missed some things. That's fine. How are you with kids?
Aren't we moving a little bit fast?
No, there's an actual literal orphan child that needs to be loved and taken care of, and it's looking for a Meemaw, and you say you miss Meemaw. What's more Meemaw than passing on the Meemaw?
I need a lips roll. For that.
Great. Bedside manner?
Yeah, bedside manner.
Hell yeah. Okay, I need to roll under a 14.
I want to pitch an assistance thing. Like, not me assisting, but like a thing that you might consider. Add a hot to this, because what is this if not your first child together?
I love that.
Okay, all right. I'll use one of my hots to make it one of my two hots.
No,
right.
hang on. We can
You can give a hot.
I will happily give a hot for this. Like,
Great, cool.
I can see you two together. You have them in front of you, so intimately holding the sides of their face as you try and convince them to take on the mantle of Meemaw.
Oh, come on, take on the mantle of Meemaw. 15.
So that takes you up to what, a 15? Right?
15.
Gotcha.
Aha! That's a fucking 8.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. Do you want to adopt an orphan, maybe?
Are we you're such a poet. I'm moved to tears. They say, crying silently as they look at your face. Their hand goes out toward your face, and if acceptable to you, would caress your cheek and says, "Do you want to raise this child with me?"
I mean, are you okay if I travel a lot for work?
Yeah, that's entirely fine. I told you before that I come from an incredibly sex positive and open culture and family. So I'm entirely. Are you okay with us continuing to have sex with other people and each other
Honestly,
at the same time?
preferable. Hey, listen.
And...
What is your name?
My name is.
What is your name? Wait, I gotta know.
And now we know it's late.
No, yeah. I couldn't do it. My name. I don't even know why. It's not very funny. I need. My name is Walrus.
Walrus. That's a great name. That's
great. You knew my Meemaw. My Meemaw was Meemaw Goo.
Oh, amazing!
Small world.
Small world. So Walrus, I want you to know that I want to help you break your Meemaw's record.
I'm so behind where my Meemaw was at this age, so I'm going to need a lot of help.
Hey, listen, I do a lot of traveling and I meet a lot of people. So I got you. But you and me, we got this kid. I'm going to tell you, they turned into a plant, they turned into a fern, and they ran directly towards fire, which is truly terrible survival skills. So
I'm taking notes, like fully. Walrus has a notepad out, is taking notes. Kid turns into plant, dumb as shit, runs toward fire. Underline.
Hey, kid, we'll be your parents. I will be, unfortunately, when I'm there, I'm going to be so there. But I do travel a lot. So like this wonderful person, Walrus, is going to be the rock in your life, okay?
This kid looks up and says, "Hi, Walrus, I'm Maxwell."
Stop it. Fucking Beatles references.
Oh god.
Wait, you know my Uncle Beetle?
Yeah,
Beetle Hammer.
Yeah. Is your middle name Silver?
Silver.
That's right.
Wow.
How did you know? You must
I
be
hold
one
up
of
my
them
hammer.
peers or something.
I hold up a hammer. Look, it was meant to be. We are a hammer family.
Well, now we are. Sobbing comes up to you, and you and Walrus and Maxwell Silverhammer all have a hug. As you hear in the background, here comes the sun, and the sun is actually getting ready to set, which signals that it is time for you all to enter the ring in competing with Ferran Topaz. That was it. Ferran Topaz. Ferran Topaz, who has this entire time just been flexing.
Those
Flexing.
muscles are all just cosmetic.
Yeah. Yep. Just
Hey, wife and child, spouse and child. I gotta go, compete for a trophy.
We're gonna root for you. That's right. I'm so proud of you, Papa.
That works. You know, honestly, any title you want to give me works.
Papa, I'm so proud of you. And Beef Not Afraid turns to you, Alfie, and says,
Do your friends typically pick up new families this easily?
Yeah. Welcome.
And it just turns its gargantuan form over to the area where all of these super fans are, and it just slips and slides its beef spaghetti noodle tentacles with mouths at the end of it, with the sound of the mouths, like the sound of their voice coming out of each mouth at once in an unholy chorus that declares,
Beef Not Afraid!
as they continue to go.
I like it that it's their name, but also it's like, one, they're telling people not to be afraid, or they're saying that they're not afraid. It's multifaceted. It's great.
It's both a
Layers.
threat, but also a holy chant. We're winning. We're winning.
Yeah, that's right. With their beefy eyes on these.
What the fuck are
people.
beefy eyes? That doesn't mean anything. It's like saying the eyeless hand. Beefy eyes isn't a thing, Danny.
It's eyes made of beef. I'm fully made of cured meat. So my
Sure.
eyes, my iris, my eyelids, even my eyelashes are actually just tiny tentacles that are made of beef jerky that have tiny little mouths at the end of it. And the mouths also say, Beef Not Afraid!
That's
It's
unfortunate.
made in someone's image.
So as you can imagine, the super fans clear out, and there is a space for you all to get into the center of this space, competing with Ferran Topaz. And here you see that Ferran Topaz has seemingly hired a couple of ringers. There's an angry banshee standing to one side of Ferran Topaz, simply screaming out, and there is it's a baritone banshee, and there is a witch to the other side that looks at each of you in turn as you step forward. Now I need to know what your order is as you move toward this place. So what order are you moving into this sort of ring in?
Alfie, did you go in? I mean, your partner in crime, your giant beef man is doing their thing. I don't know. I feel like we kind of go in together. I don't know. I don't think there is an order. We're like, I'm like in the middle, like a kid. Swing me.
I feel like Brick takes point, like this is what he's here for, you know. So
Right. I
So
like it.
Brick, and then
I'll go
Alfie
next.
and Frankie.
And Frankie's in like a fastball special kind of situation. Okay.
Yeah.
So The witch looks at you first, Brick, and says, "You were afraid of marigolds as a child. And that is a secret that you've never told anyone in your entire life. Marigolds terrified you as a child. I don't know why. Do you want to tell us why?"
Hang on, let me above table do a quick.
Yeah, go for it.
They scary. Them scary guys. They
Mhm.
look like little sons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna roll with that. I had ego death very early as a child, so I was in a field and I got lost, and I just saw little teeny sun after little teeny sun, and I had a break because where was I? Where's my family? I only see more suns. And they're like the kind
And
of
now
like
you
creepy-ish
see
ones
the
that
sun
like
or
have a dark red on them. So they were like
Oh, God.
dying suns.
I love that. When you see a sunset, when you see a marigold, and worst, when you see a field of marigolds, you think of this. And in this moment, this witch has made eye contact with you, revealed this detail about you that she should not know, and brought you in your mind for a moment back to that field of marigolds before you pop back into yourself in this moment. Alfie! The witch swings her head over and makes eye contact with you and says, "You're allergic to spinach."
First of all, how dare you talk to me like that? Second of all, it's only cream spinach, you bitch, okay?
Yeah, learn to specify, motherfucker.
So are you lactose intolerant? Well, I've never actually got into this. We'll talk about it later. That's fine.
It's just
The witch
Why?
is still looking at you and says, "It is lactose intolerance. The farts are potent."
first of
I don't
all,
notice.
my titties are so big, and you're still talking to me like that, okay?
Roll me breast to see what you do to this person.
Disrespect me in my own house.
I
Study
get
in my house.
underneath the tits and I go,
If you want, I could take that as a help action, and I will
Yeah.
give you advantage, like I said. So you're gonna be able to take the lower of your two rolls.
I've got the antlers and my hands just framing them beautifully. Like
Probably like, beef not afraid is just pointing with like
He's
two.
not afraid of all of these like infinite tentacles pointing from the sides, cutting through time and space. Yeah.
do you see them?
Behold and weep.
I help hold them up.
The fuck? So what do I have to roll? I
You're
have
gonna
in my
roll
breast there's
You're gonna do
13.
2d20s. You're gonna take the lower
Okay.
So with my help, you yeah. So it's advantage.
because that's why I'm giving it. I'm just giving advantage with it. Instead of the-
That's a 6.
All right. I'm going to say this is actually going to do psychic damage to this person. So we're going to play the same game we played before. I'm going to just say, because I'm feeling like having a fun time and we're celebrating over here, you get to stay with that D12 as your damage die for this. And if you pull another 12, Insha, you're going to go up to that D20. And it's going to
It's
stay
so
there this
good.
time. That's where your damage die is going to be.
Tits so good they deal psychic damage.
Mhm.
Damn.
Technically with your help and Beef Not Afraid's help, but yes.
Was that 12? Or was that a 1?
If that's a
That
one,
could
it'd be a
be-
different thing.
Either way.
I just need to do stupid shit for the rest of my life.
You need to go to Vegas. You want to come pick me up?
The stupidest shit that I've ever
Let's
spilled out of
go
my
to
mouth.
Vegas.
It's just it works out well for me. That's a 12.
All right,
Go,
roll me a
baby,
d20.
go.
Roll me a d20. If you get another 18 or higher, you're gonna one-shot this witch.
Good.
Don't talk about my friends, and don't talk about my titties, and don't talk about my lactose intolerance and my farts. Those are between me and the beef monster now.
That's
and
right.
because you do cry.
I carry their lactaid.
Listen, I'm right at ass level. So it is kind of on me too. Which is fine. I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I
What do
rolled
we
a
got on that?
19.
You rolled a 19.
I swear to God.
Good. Kill that witch before they reveal my secret.
I was gonna say, before they reveal that secret, you're gonna have a moment, Francis, where the witch looks down at you and makes eye contact with you. That witch is not going to reveal your secret, but you're gonna know what they would have revealed.
Okay.
So you know what they would have revealed. I leave that to you.
Okay.
Alfie, what you got for me? How are you one-shotting this witch with the psychic damage?
Amazing.
Is there do we have a buffet or any like actual like food lined
Yeah,
up like
there's
on
food.
this stage or anything like
Yeah.
that? Great.
Yeah.
So I would like to, because first of all, don't talk to me and don't talk about me in front of my people. I would like to go over, take the entire just kind of take a spoonful of creamed corn if there or cream spinach if there is cream spinach, and I would like to go up to her, look at her in the face, but then I want to hold her hands in mine as she is still very close to me. And I would just like to, because my people know me, I would like to let out the most diabolical fart in my life while I'm holding onto her face. And I go, whiff it, smell it, do it, breathe it in.
Mesmerized by you, they go,
God, we're earning that content warning.
and they go,
This is a weird part of the internet.
it's magnificent. And they burst into stardust as they ascend into another plane of being because of the magnetic power of the fart that you just laid. And that is them out. Francis, there is still a banshee to the side, just fully going. If you want to do anything about that,
Stomp up to them, and I'm just gonna like look up at them, and I'm gonna say, "What the fuck? This is not okay. This is bad. You're being toxic as fuck. Chill out." And so what I'm doing is I'm identifying toxicity.
Okay.
Which is a thighs roll. So I'm gonna roll under thighs, which is 16.
Do you want to throw anything on this? Or are you good?
Yeah, I want it to be heart because like I'm magically trying to make them die from like being called out and being called a basic bitch.
I love it. Does the effect target more than one person? No. Is the effect intended
Can
to
I
harm
actually do it to both? For Ferrand and this banshee? Yeah. Like what is
1000%. Okay, so the yes to the first.
Can I help?
You 100% can help, yes.
There you go.
So yes to the first, yes to the second, intending harm. Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet? I think since it involves both of them, yes.
Yeah.
So that's 3. Does it displace more than 20 pounds? What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to get them to like lose confidence in themselves because everything about them is fake and toxic and gross. So I'm not actually displacing anything. I'm just making them feel bad.
Yeah, so you're just at 3 so far. Does the effect involve healing?
No.
All right. And are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present?
I think deep down it is present inside of them, and I'm pulling it out because why else would this banshee be screaming like that? And also, Ferrand wouldn't be like this if he was okay.
That's fair enough. I'll accept that. So that's 3. You were at 23?
24. So I'm at 21 now.
21. But I am going to say the challenge on this is going to be harder. You said your thigh is 16, though this is with help, so it's going to be 17. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the help thing I did before about advantage.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to make you do is, you're doing this to both of these, you got to roll a d20 and a d12. Now you're going to do it with advantage, so you roll them twice and you take the lower of both and then you add them together.
Okay, that's bad. Don't roll well. Come on, roll like you normally roll. Okay, I'm going to bring you back out later. Not later, like a different game where natural 20 are good.
Oh shit.
It's still over. It's still well over, and it's outside of the because it's 17 plus 6. So yeah, I super failed.
Okay. So 17 plus 6 is a 23. Now I need you to roll against your heart also. It's going to be the same thing. It's I'm going to let you take the advantage, but it's a d20 and a d12. At under 21.
Okay. So yeah, I rolled under heart.
All right, perfect. So rolling under heart, you don't have to do the weird effects, magical and mundane thing. Although I think I'm going to do that anyway because you did have a failure. You subtracted the stuff from the heart you needed to. You're taking 2 heart damage off of the halitosis breath from this banshee as you got so close. It's just rancid, right? So it's just
Got it.
And at the end it's and yeah, so that happens, and then what we got? You can speak with animals, but you can't speak with non-animals. Lasts for d6 hours. Roll me a d6.
That's fine. I could already speak to birds. 5 hours.
5 hours. Damn. For the next 5 hours, you can only speak to animals.
Only speak to animals?
Yeah, you can speak with animals, but you can't speak with non-animals, is the wording.
Does beef count as an animal?
No, but you know what are animals? Humans, we're primates. We're fine.
Excuse me, I'm a party animal. Yeah, baby.
Oh, are you like one of those noodle guys at car washes, whatever? It's like the inflatables.
I did have to spend a millennia or two when I was in Eldritch Horror College working a part-time job at a car rental facility. It was an interdimensional one, but I was working first as the sign flipper because I have so many tentacles I could flip so many signs in so many dimensions at the same time. And then, as one of those little inflatable guys because they were cutting on costs. I left, though, because it was a non-union house and I just didn't feel right about it.
I want to keep him forever.
I think you have to.
Oh, yay!
It is contractually obliged that unless you obliterate me from existence, which you have the power to do at any time, per our contract, I am with you until the heat death of the universe or your true death, whichever comes first.
All right, so with that having been said, we are now in focus, everybody. So I need breast rolls from everybody to see if you go before or after me. There are options on the table for what you can do. You can fight Farand and or the Banshee if you want, but there are also events that you can compete in against Farand. And if you want, you can focus your action on the events instead and see if you're able to do better than Ferrand on them. I'm going to say that if all of you together, you could do the events like all together essentially. So like on one person's turn, I'll let all three of you roll for the event and then onward and onward, right? There's only 1, 2, 3 events. So in one turn, essentially, right? One round, you could all three of you do all three, or you could just like try to fuck up Ferrand and or the Banshee. Or mix of both.
Guys, my new spouse and child are counting on me to get the belt. We gotta compete, right? Also, like, they're not worth the fight. I kind of want to get away from that Banshee's breath. Listen, Alfie, I'm fine with your farts. That was vile. Like, what the fuck was that?
Full sobbing.
Is it crying now?
Banshee's sobbing?
Why is it crying?
Because it has the worst breath ever.
It's not my fault. I have a condition.
I have some healing herbs. You want to try that? Give him some fucking dip. Here you go, babe. Try that.
Is that your turn though? Because you gotta roll breath. Everybody gotta roll breath to see if you
I am under. I get to go for. I got an 8.
I have 5, so I'm good.
I have to go after.
Okay, go after. So
no. I can't help you. Hey, Banshee, whatever the fuck your name actually is, I will find you after this. But I have to win a belt for my child that I just adopted and met literally 10 minutes ago.
That sounds complicated. If you want to talk about it afterwards, I'm here.
Great, perfect. Y'all, I mean, Brick, Alfie, Beef.
Let's win a belt.
Are we ready to win a belt? Hell yeah, let's win a belt.
All right. As you get ready to win a belt, the Banshee goes up into the sky above you. And do any of you look up at the Banshee?
Yep.
Perfect. As you in particular, Brick, look up at Banshee in the sky, your mind travels back into itself to where it was not too long ago with the first diamond, the Alpha and Omega diamond of all diamonds. And you fall deep into the recesses of that diamond through an empty, dark sky as you see
My name is Lucy.
Looming above you.
Was it always Beatles all the time? Was it always Beatles? Is this?
Yeah. And
Why am I yelling? Cool. So Lucy has introduced themselves to me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Banshee?
The Banshee up there. Now, the first event, I'll say this because it's the back chat coming in. I'll give this to you all because happy gay heresy. Mima definitely was Eleanor Rigby. Yeah. 100%. Mima's given name was Eleanor Rigby, just didn't tell anybody that. So everybody thought that Mima's name was Mima, even from well before Mima was a Mima. Mima was like, you know what my life's calling is? Fucking. You know what my second life's calling is? Being a Mima. And I'm going to be a Mima, but was born Eleanor Rigby.
And I mean, and wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door.
That is the secret of Mima's sex appeal.
What was it for?
The jar by the door. What? It's the mystery of what it was for. Really,
it was for fucking.
It was for
Danny,
fucking.
you've unlocked my childhood obsession with the Beatles, so we gotta stop. We gotta move on. We clearly have to
no.
move on.
For real though. Like every reference, I'm getting flashed.
Hey, wait! I can talk to animals. Where's that fucking raccoon?
I want to go to my octopus's garden tomorrow.
And when the sun goes down, Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Okay, so Lucy is having a
In the Sky
moment.
with Diamonds, yes.
Yep.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, but the first game is also available to you, and it is Contest the First, Pure Strength. The Pure Strength contest is a classic lifting contest. Players choose an object to lift and roll the associated die, see below, versus their thighs. Bigger dice indicate an increase in weight. Each successful lift removes the object from the pool of available objects. A failed roll disqualifies the contestant. When all the objects have been lifted, the remaining contestant with the heaviest lift wins. So characters you can select in height order from shortest to tallest is how you're supposed to do it. But here I'm just going to say you're going to do it in the order of the of your turns here. So available. I'll tell you what's in front of you here. You can lift a small house for the low cost of a D30. You can lift a horse for a D24. You could lift a carriage for a D20. You could lift a caber. Don't know what a caber is, but you could lift that for a D12. Lift a chest of gold for a D10. A barrel for a D6. Sorry, a table for a D8. A barrel for a D6, and a great sword for a D4. Would you
A caber is a big tree, y'all. It's what
Hey.
the Scots throw.
Oh,
Big-
those things.
there you
Okay.
go.
It's a caber toss.
I
I learned
love
something new today.
So, would you like to do any of those, or would you like to be with Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds?
I want to fucking roll. I need to get.
Can I want to try and convince Lucy to help us. Alfie's got a buddy. I want a buddy.
I got a family.
Follow your heart. Follow your
All
heart.
right. Listen. That dude in the armor, he seems like a prick. I hopefully am not a prick. I can't assess that. You can't figure out how people feel about you. But I would like to be your friend and not like boss you around and make you hurt people.
Already the fact that you're questioning whether or not you're a prick tells me that you're probably not a prick, because a prick probably wouldn't question that.
Thanks. But yeah, I just, we should be reaching out for each other,
Honestly, I'm very lonely. Most people can't stand to be around me because this chronic halitosis is really off-putting.
I mean, like, everybody's got something. I have a friend that has really bad farts. Like, it happens. Like,
Catching
it's part and
strays
parcel of the human experience.
All right. Go ahead and roll me lips, I guess. You gonna throw anything on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a hot. My understanding of this banshee is just absolutely beautiful right now.
I love it.
Like the refracting light in the most perfect alpha omega diamond in the sky is just really giving me like this gorgeous, like, kind of like diffused lighting. So it adds like this shadow and it really like focuses in on my warm and loving gaze.
I love that. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. All right. Yeah. What do you got for me with that plus from that?
So that's an 11. Do I have anything else?
I'm gonna say with the inspiration of all that, I'm just gonna give you advantage, so you can roll 2d20s, take the lower.
Yeah. Ooh, buddy. 4.
Hey, what was
Don't
it
worry
gonna
about that
be?
first roll.
I was saying, what was it gonna be if I didn't give you advantage?
An 18.
Yeah. All right. So this banshee looks down upon you through the alpha and omega diamond. You see mirror versions of this banshee from all across the multiverse. Every version of this banshee that has ever existed in all versions of reality they're all looking at you in this same moment in time, and they say,
Are you serious? Can you really put up with smelling this all the time?
There are worse things.
As you say, there are worse things. The Alpha and Omega diamond shatters into infinite pieces, and you see all of the disparate versions of this banshee from across the multiverse weeping in tandem with one another, coming together in this moment of absolute bliss and ecstasy, finally having been seen by someone who sees past this rather mundane imperfection that somehow across the multiverse no one had ever seen past before. And they coalesce into a single body in front of you that is now the absolute fucking apex pinnacle of hotness, as far as you define it for you, of anyone you have ever seen in your entire fucking life. For you, there's never been anybody hotter. There never will be anybody hotter. There can't be anybody hotter because they are a living mirror of what you consider to be hot at any given moment with halitosis. All right. That piece of shit. He has veneers. It's very douchey. I'm not into it. It's not like a medical thing. It's just for the look. His teeth were like fine before that too. It's just, you know, another thing to try to shove in people's faces. And you know, the muscles are pretty empty. It's all steroids.
I'm gonna tell my friends. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to evaluate the jewels. Very small.
You do have the next turn up, so
I'm not gonna waste my time. I gotta lift some shit.
So-
I'm going to attempt to lift the horse.
all right. That's a D24. So I guess a D20 and a D4 to get that done.
Okay, and it's thighs, right?
It's thighs.
I am going to use my skill of perform under pressure.
Okay.
So that'll be a 16.
Yeah, let's do it.
Please be kind. That's a nat 1 and a 3.
Okay. For that nat 1, I am going to gift something unto you. You can lift the horse, and in so doing, without even realizing what you're doing in a way that you can describe to me, that's fully in your narrative control, also lift the small house, immediately winning the first contest. Because when you add the horse and the small house together, somebody, all of the to beat that, I think. Let me do quick math. Yeah, they'd have to lift pretty much everything else. So technically, there's more worth doing here just to take more stuff off the board, but you'll be heavily in the lead.
I'm just like, oh, horse. Hello, horse. I'm like really focused on the horse. And then I'm just like, oh, hey, Walrus, you like this house? Want to add it on?
Walrus is like, oh my God, it's my dream home. How did you know? I've dreamt of this home my whole life.
And I have a horse too. I don't know if I can do.
Oh my God, it's my dream horse. How did you know? I've dreamt of this horse my whole life.
Well, I just know things. Here you go. These are mine now. I picked them up. If I pick them up, they're mine. Those are the rules.
And you hear a murmuring in the crowd of,
which I can understand because I speak to mice. What are the mice saying?
the mice are saying,
woe unto you, those who would try to take that from Francis the Bold, that Francis the Bold has properly taken unto themselves. Francis the Bold is our new leader. All hail Francis the Bold.
Fuck yeah, mice. I got you.
Yeah. They're like,
we got you too. We got you too.
Hey, can you crawl up that fucker's leg and just really freak him out? Try to find the jewels.
Yeah. Can you teach me how to find the jewels? And we could do it as a group.
It's gonna be challenging. They're really small, from what I heard a rumor.
We're up for a challenge. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. And Eli, roll me breast again, and if you roll under, then the mice will be able to go before Ferrand goes. You're muted.
Muted. I rolled under. I rolled a 9.
All right.
Under
you can use these mice as an extension of you to be able to take like an extra action here to be able to do the thing where you check the jewels. So what do you want to do?
Sneaky mice. I want these mice to go climb up Ferrand's leg in his pants.
They're fully going to do that. Are you using the weighing of the jewels thing that you have?
Evaluate the jewels. This is breast.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so that's a 15.
And you have advantage because these mice are helping you.
15. That's a 2.
All right. So with a 2, you evaluate the 2 raisinets going on inside of Ferrand Topaz's pants.
Whoa, Ferrand, what's going on in your pants? That's weird.
The mice are moving around. They have so much room in there. It's like they're in there by themselves. They're just moving around in there, and you hear them in their mouse tongue saying, "Oh my God, I've never been in such a spacious place in my entire life. It's so easy to get around in here. There's absolutely nothing pushing back on me. It's very, very easy. It's like I'm outside. Am I still outside? No, I'm in here. Wait, what is that? I gotta get closer. Hold on, let me pull out a mouse magnifying glass. Oh, here's a mouse magnifying glass. Let me lean in further. Oh, there it is. Yep, 2 raisinets.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Ferrand. 1, he's a freak with mice in his pants. Secondly, those mice, they say he's got no balls.
That's right, no balls. No.
Raisinets. Raisinets.
And what that sounds like for the rest of you is... And then...
they're saying raisinets, guys.
Yeah. And then Beef Not Afraid says...
Yes, I have seen through time and space, and I can assert that these wise mice are telling the truth. Ferrand Topaz has no balls.
No balls, have an ass.
I mean, that's so unfortunate. What about all the children he can't have?
Ferrand Topaz looks and says nothing. Because you actually wounded him in that moment. And you see in his eyes a moment where he travels elsewhere. And as he travels elsewhere, he thinks about the child he once was. He thinks about everything that happened before he turned himself into this. Back when he was Joaquin. What do you think a last name is for this guy?
His name should be JoJo, but...
The name of this person is JoJo Yellow Submarine. That's the name of this person. It's JoJo Yellow Submarine. It's all one word. Yellow Submarine.
But is Joaquin... What is submarine in Spanish?
I'm too tired to remember. Give me
Joaquin Submarine Amarillo.
Yeah. Hold on. Submarino, I guess.
Submarino Amarillo.
Yes.
That's a lot of words.
Submarino Amarillo. Yes, Joaquin Submarino Amarillo. Which you can understand how that became Ferrand Topaz, because it's just quicker to say.
Yeah.
This little Joaquin used to love to try to work out and try to be kind, but was really bad at it and got really frustrated with being bad at it. and felt like it was supposed to be like transactional. Felt like, I'm being nice to you. You're supposed to give me stuff. What do you mean you're not going to give me stuff? Then why am I going to be nice to you? And while you might have expected that this would be like an, oh my God, they're a real person kind of flashback, what's actually happening is you're seeing, no, even as a child, this person was a dick. They were a real dick that was just like trying to be nice to people because they thought it would get them stuff. And then they stopped being nice when they were like, oh, it doesn't get me stuff. I'm just going to be shitty and I'm going to be hot. And being hot and shitty is going to get me stuff. And unfortunately, because the world is fucked up, they were right. They got pretty far doing a bunch of that shit. But maybe not past today, baby. They are going to try to lift the carriage now as the next largest thing. And they unfortunately did. So that is a D20 that they just took off the table there. Took the carriage off. They're going to try for the caber now.
Wait, is Alfie Alfie, you playing this game too?
Alfie's next up.
I go last.
Alfie's
Oh, you
next
can
up.
keep going.
Yeah. It's just in the one thing you're allowed to try to pick up as many things as you want. The caber got picked up. That is a 32 against your 54, though. So let's see how this goes. Chest of gold for a D10. That chest of gold gets picked up. That is 42. Now it's a table. That table is going to take them to 50. You're at a 52. Let's see how what that table do. That table is up. That is a 50. So now we're at the barrel. The barrel is a D6. The barrel does not get picked up. It is a 50 against your 52 on this round. Alfie, you're up. There is a barrel for a D6 and a greatsword for a D4 that is there that you can pick up. This is against your thighs.
Okay. I want to do something so stupid, but I should play the game.
I can play it.
I
Listen,
think doing something stupid is playing the game.
I
yeah.
agree.
You want to do something? I can pick up a barrel and a greatsword.
Okay. So, I don't like this person.
Fair.
This being. Can I? Question for Danny as DM.
Yeah.
Does he like titties?
Yeah. I mean, it's human.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
Who doesn't appreciate one way or another a work of art?
I mean, I know some virulently gay men who aggressively hate tits.
Don't like
I mean,
titties.
that's fair enough. But Ferran,
I mean, like who actually like can't eat. They're like, I've met a few really, really gay men who can't even be like, oh, aesthetics.
can't even have like appreciation. I feel you.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. So this is not Ferran Topaz's situation. Ferran Topaz does appreciate breasts.
I would like to, because the Stone Cold Stare doesn't only really pertain to her eyes where somebody's touching her titties, they pertain to also the titties. So I would like to snap in his direction and go, look at me real quick. We're turning from the crowd because there's not a lot of people who get to see the goods, right? But I would be like, hey, look at me. Hi, how you doing? Whop.
So you got to do that with advantage just because you said "wop." Like that just gives you advantage right there.
And if he stares straight up at both nipples, at both like just both nipples, he will start turning into stone.
You know
All
he
right,
does.
So you're gonna have to do this. This is heart, I would imagine, but also breast. So you're gonna roll this breast. You're gonna roll with advantage. For heart, let's do the questions. So does this effect target more than one person? No. Is the effect intended to harm?
Yeah.
All right. Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet? I'd say the distance between you and him, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, 2. Does it displace more than 20 pounds? We established that before, that yes, with the changing of the stone into, like, person into stone. Does the effect involve healing?
Heal your eyes on these titties.
Sexual healing?
Sexual healing. Yeah.
We don't want it to be. We don't want it. This takes away your heart.
Yeah. It won't make his balls grow bigger, but at the same time.
It won't. Nothing can help that.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's all over. Those balls are inverted. Okay. So does it involve healing? No. Are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present?
I guess.
All right, 4. So how much? You had 22, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Heart left, so now you're going to be down to 18. And you are going to be rolling breast on this with advantage. What's your breast at?
13.
Cool. So with advantage.
You know what they
12 or lower.
say. Breast is best. That's true, by the way. Immediately.
Yeah.
To all of our nursing mothers, whatever works. Store-bought is fine.
Yeah, for real.
I got a 1.
Hell yeah!
Vegas. All right. Yeah.
Thank you for doing
this
this stupid thing.
Yeah, with that 1, I'm not going to make you roll under heart either. That's just going to count for that. It works. Do you want a weird magical effect just for fun that wouldn't happen to you, that you could apply wherever you want?
I would like one of
The last time you got a child, so you got a beef boy last time.
I'm technically quite ancient, so I'm more of like a work colleague slash I am bound to the soul of Alfie for all of time.
He's my favorite. I love him. Okay, yeah, I'll roll.
Roll me a d20.
18.
Okay. You develop extreme sun sensitivity for the next D4 days. When exposed to the sun, I need 2 D4s, please.
Ooh.
To finish that.
2d4.
I just need to know what each is individually.
That is a 4 and a... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a 4.
Okay, so you have extreme sun sensitivity for the next 4 days. When exposed to the sun, you fall asleep. But luckily, just as this has happened, happy heresy, everybody, the sun has just gone down. Sunset has just hit. So you start to get a little bit sleepy off of some remaining sun rays, just enough for you to know what's up. And
Wait,
then,
I thought you said it's not for Alfie. It's for whoever Alfie was.
oh, it is actually for whoever you want it to be. So
Oh! Yeah, no, it's going to him. It's going to this
perfect.
bitch.
So this bitch is sleepy for 4 days in the sun. Fuck what I just said. Sun's still up. Sunrise. Sunset hasn't finished yet.
Looking at titties and falling asleep. That's a shame.
Yeah. Looking at titties and falling asleep as they turn to stone. Hate.
Hey, listen, with the tiniest erection.
Oh,
Yes, the absolute tiniest, and
No one can see it.
quantum balls. Do you know what I mean? Like just like quark sized balls.
That makes them sound cooler than they are, Danny.
That is fair.
That's not.
Ooh, it's in the wrong
Ant-Man
direction.
balls.
Yeah, Ant-Man balls. Yeah. So you no longer have anybody else to compete against, but you can do so. You automatically win this first one with everything that you got. Technically, Frankie, you win. Contest the second is a pose off if you want to do it, just as a little bit of a like winner's lap and see how things shake out for all 3 of you. Players pair off against one another. Here, I'll say you could do it individually in a tournament of flair and style. Whenever the last round gets to pass the final round, I'm going to say you get to do all of it because you just took out Ferrand. You're fully in this, unless you want to compete with each other. Do you want to compete with each other, or do you want to celebrate each other?
Celebrate.
yeah.
Celebrate each other.
Celebrate.
All right. So all 3 of you enter the contest with D6 heat. So all 3 of you, hit me with your heat rolls. I need a D6 from each of you.
5.
Nice.
3.
So 3, 3, and 5 heat, respectively, is added to your amount of heat right now. So you can spend as much heat as you want On the 2 remaining rolls you have, I will tell you right now, because you got 2 things you're basically doing, maybe 3, depending on how you look at the second thing, which is the pose off, followed by the final thing. So, to pose, a player chooses how many points of heat to spend up to your max and describes a detail of your pose for each point spent. You then roll against lips, adding 1 to the target level for each point of heat spent. Winners of the round are all of you, because fuck it. Happy heresy. So, how much heat are you going to spend? How are you going to spend it? And then do your lip rolls. Go ahead.
I'm doing 5.
Nice.
I'm doing
Let's
all
go.
5.
Yeah.
I think Frankie like turns in. He's like, all right, obviously we're doing a group pose. Okay. Here's my idea. Can I stand, Brick? Can you pose in some kind of really cool, like muscly way? Because you are just an absolute unit. So I'm gonna pose on your shoulder, like all up in the air with my hammer and my helm and my antlers, and like so. Also, you remember that time when I ran in? I was like just doing some random cooking thing, and all of a sudden I like caught on fire, like, but it, because I was myself fire. So like I can make elemental magic, and that elemental magic is fire. That is actually one of my skills. And I resist fire. It's great. It's a great tie-in. Anyway, so I want to be like, I want to have like this, my familial hammer, like just go and like start on fire. So that's gonna be my pose. Are we
All
cool
right.
with that? Cool. All right, but like, and then then whatever y'all want to do.
Ooh. If y'all are posing like that, then I can, and Brick, hear me out now. I can like wrap myself around your leg and then kind of like pose like that, but then like have like my sword like this, and then it just be like like a little bit of
And we can be pointing at like the sky, like a war of stars.
Brick thinks about this for a moment and just goes, okay, so I think I got to make sure the angle of the shoulders is right, because if you're pointing that way, I want to point this way, and then you're pointing straight up, so we get all of our angles covered.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so I have to roll under an 18.
Amazing.
Do it. Go for it.
Oh no, I have to roll under a 19 because I'm using elemental magic to cast the fire. So
I love
19. It's a 4.
Nice. What about the other 2 of you? Because you did poses also, so you can also roll
Yeah.
your stuff and spend as much heat as you want up to the amount that you have.
That's a 2. I got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Brick, what we got?
All right.
There's
So
a
I
brick
am
in the-
also going to use 5.
Nice.
There a brick
House. Mighty.
Trying to figure out what should I feel like this pose is very pectoral focused on rolling breast.
I like it.
That
works.
there is, I feel like they move into the setup, and it's like, you know how you see bodybuilders and they like move as they're like posing. So
Mhm.
as he's setting up for like the final pose with all 3 of them, he's hitting like the angles of the and like the lats and like all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So that gives me a 16.
Nice.
Nat 1.
It was a 3.
Hey! All right. So you all look spectacular. As
Also, I think that was 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure.
which will immediately give all of you advantage on your final thing that you're going to be doing here, because that is too unlikely for me to not reward. So congratulations. As we move into the finale, great feats. This contest is like the talent portion of a pageant. Players plan their unique routines that show off their character abilities and great deeds. Anything is on the table, from spellcasting to daring dance. This finale follows the rules for feats of heart. So each of you are going to describe your feat, answer the questions, pay your price, roll against heart. And if a player is successful, you're going to be able to pick a magical effect that you want to have applied in some fashion from this table. And as you do this, I want to remind you, above table, this is the last roll of the game, which means this is also the last roll of the campaign. This is the capstone, the finale of Half of My Soul. Everything that we have been working on together, everything we've been enjoying for the past 5 sessions, for the past 5 systems. Whatever you do next, lay it all out there. Don't leave anything unturned. Do exactly what you want to do to celebrate this queer joy that we have been celebrating through pride and wrath and now heresy.
I know what I want to do, which is I'm going to take my pastels and I am going to start drawing all over, like, any surface that I can draw on, of just all kinds of colors, of like a rainbow and this collection of like light blue and pink and white, and just as many different ways to be proud all over the place. And I am going to put all my heart into it so that it magically spreads out into the fairgrounds and just covers the world into, some might call it, gay pride. So let's see how this goes. This has been rolling low. I need to roll under a 19.
Oh wait, we got to do the questions.
Oh yeah, question.
Yeah. So, does the effect target more than one person, more than 5?
Yeah.
Is the effect intended to harm? No. Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet? Yes, that's 3.
Yeah.
Does it displace more than 20 pounds? Is that a thing?
I don't think so, because I'm just making things colorful.
I also don't think so. Does the effect involve healing? I do think so, right?
Yes.
4. Are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present?
No, it's so... Gay pride is always there. You just have to unveil it.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so that is 4 down from where you were at with your heart, which is what?
My heart is 19 right now.
So that means that it's down to 15.
Right,
but I'm going to say that you're all doing this together. You're going to get advantage on everything. Yeah.
Can I, the love of my brand new spouse and child?
And if you had any heat left, you could apply. Yeah.
I don't. I use it all. Yeah. Here's the great news. I rolled the same number, and it was both 9. So I
love
success.
It. Beautiful.
Color.
All right. So you're going to be able to describe that success in a moment, because I want to resolve everybody who's in tandem with one another in case they might combine in fun ways. So, who would like to roll next? Scout, T-Rex rules.
I'm looking at my character sheet.
I saw you move, and Insha was like a statue, a stone statue. One might say a person who just saw such epic breasts that they were turned to stone in the face of their magnificence. So I have to reward that. Insha was following T-Rex rules. You move. You're going to be next. You can take the time you need, but it'll be you next.
Cool. So what do I do? I don't have anything showy.
Just make something up.
You know what? I'm gonna do a thing based off of an ability I almost took. Fuck it. So as all of this like chalk magic is like spreading out over the crowd, you see Brick kind of look at like one of the like tents that has it like sprawling up, and you see him kind of cock his head at it. So I imagine there's like a jump cut, and he comes out with like very to Wong Fu, like dead serious drag queen energy coming out, wrapped around, and what the. Sorry, I just looked up at Eli who has the like the pride stickers on. And just full on like runway strut mixed with like bodybuilder posing as they come down out to follow like the squirrels moving out towards the crowd. In my head, Alter Ego is playing by Toshi and JT. As Brick is just vamping around, just encouraging people to like people in the crowd are sitting there, and like you see them, and he's like showing them how to pose too. So like his friend's new child who asked to be, can I be like you? He's like showed up, yeah, this is how you pose, and like just tries to get everybody in on it, to have a good time, because the festival is supposed to be a happy time, and we already beat the bricks off of that jackass, so let's party.
Yeah, I love that. That is fantastic. So what do you need to roll against there?
It's your heart.
Right, but we have to answer.
Currently 18. Oh, let's answer the
right
question.
now. So does the effect target more than one person, more than 5?
Yep.
Great. So that is 2 actually, because there's 2 questions. Is the effect intended to harm?
No.
Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet?
Yes.
So it's 3. Does it displace more than 20 pounds?
No.
Okay. Does the effect involve healing?
I feel like this is like, in like a emotional, spiritual sense, healing.
Okay. So I think that brings us to 4, if I'm following that right.
Yes.
Are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present?
We are already firmly in gay pride, so I feel like it's already present.
Yeah. All right. I'm down with that. So with that having been said, that's 4 down from your 18. That takes it down to 14, but you are rolling with advantage. So roll 2 d20s and take the lower.
That's a 2.
Hey, all right. Describe your success. Actually, wait. Hold describing your success, because you're going to do it combinatorially. Insha, what you got for me?
Oh God, I think kind of like seeing both of her best friends like have these incredible displays of queerness and wonderfulness and being their like unapologetic selves. Like, I think that she would look into the crowd and she would see like somebody with like this chainmail and just be like, hey, can I borrow that for a second? Just for like a second. I won't give it back, but just can I borrow it for a second? And then she would duck behind like a couple of crowds of people and put it on her, and it's just like boobs covered in chainmail, like hat covered in chainmail, all of this stuff covered in chainmail, and then she's just kind of like, she whips out her sword, and it in my head resembles the Good Luck Bay performance by Chappell Ronan. Like that kind of energy. And she's just kind of like, I'm gonna lead us all to like victory type of shit.
I love that.
Yeah, we need the Grand Marshal. Like, there we go.
Obviously, that makes all the sense in the world. All right, so where's your heart at?
My heart is, I believe, an 18.
Okay, so let's go through the questions for that. Does this effect target more than one person, more than 5?
I mean, if everybody wants to join a crusade, that's not my business.
You're just targeting yourself, essentially?
They only convinced the one person for the chainmail.
All right, then the one person. I'll take that. So not more than 1, not more than 5. So it's no. Is the effect intended to harm?
No.
Does the effect involve a space larger than 5 feet?
Yeah.
All right, that's 1. Does it displace more than 20 pounds?
Chainmail's kind of heavy. Sword's kind of big.
I think between all that, the answer is probably yes. So that is, I think that was just 1, 2. I think it's just 2 so far. Does the effect involve healing?
Look upon my titties, heal your heart.
Then that's going to be 3. And are you calling or crafting an element that is not already present?
No.
All right. Okay, so with all that said, that is 3 against, I'm sorry, remind me, what was your heart at?
18.
So that's 15, but you are going to roll with advantage. So just roll 2, take the lower.
That is a 4.
All right, so you succeed also. So all 3 of you need to describe your successes in tandem. I would love for you to, as a group, give us this coherent, cohesive, ecstatic, final success from all of you as we close this out.
I do think that like the pastels just flood and like fly out and take over everything, and it like it's almost like a yellow brick road walkway, like leading Brick into the place so they can change and then come back out and absolutely kill. But yeah, so I think the colors are what like lets Alfie and Brick like take up their mantle of being their amazing queerness. So I'll leave the rest to you guys.
I think as Brick is moving and posing and showing people how to pose, he's leaning into the flow of how the chalk patterns are moving, because I feel like they're still like flowing around the area, even up to the panel of like the tent he stole to make his dress. So it's accenting like where his musculature sits as he's like moving, and like he'll hold pose for a couple seconds like to like show off like the movement of the art, and will kind of guide everyone's eye towards Alfie.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alfie would wait for her 2 friends in order to kind of like all of them kind of assemble in the front, and then it would be almost like a Dorothy skip down the yellow brick road, like skip down together, like holding hands. Like Alfie probably like throws Francis up and then like puts them on their shoulder and like sorry to your wife and child, and then they just all together just skip down this pastel beauty of queerness and found family and love and joy together. And she just holds up her sword just like, you can be like this too and not have some small balls.
I love that. What is the last thing that we see of the three of you here?
I think it's us like in our like again, Brick looking absolutely fucking flawless, and like the pastels have like moved up to like give him a full beat. Like it is such a good look, like fully gorgeous, and like and and I kind of like the idea of with Alfie, it's almost like a Diwali kind of vibe, but in the chainmail of like splatters of paint in whatever colors might best describe whatever your identity might be for Alfie. And I think that it is the same for like Frankie is like covered in paints and pastels and colors like the artist that they don't get to be very often. Like it's a thing that they don't like, it's for them, but and now this is kind of the first time they've like shared it so much. So I like the idea of them like sitting around having like like they're sitting at a stall, like outside of a stall with like mead and and chicken skewers and cotton candy and like all the different things, just like laughing their asses off. And like in the distance, like from like a movie standpoint, you see fucking Tiny Balls like just like walking away with rats like following him because they're still in his pants. They're like, no, my brothers.
I love that. That's fantastic. Before I close this out, anything anybody want to say?
Be you. Be who you are, you little freaks.
Yeah. All right.
Just real quick, in the spirit of love, fuck turfs.
Don't support the new Harry Potter show, guys. Don't fucking do it.
Not worth it, actually.
Not
There's so many
worth
other
it.
things. It's so easy to not
Check out Animorphs about
Hell yeah!
Oh my god,
children
yes.
who turn into whatever animal they want to be.
Animorphs are amazing. One of them gets stuck as an animal. It's heartbreaking. Go
It's fixed. Check it out.
Also,
but you-
Scuttlebutt as Ryan Coogler might have something to do with Animorph stuff coming
Yes,
up.
I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited. All right.
Also, get in the Discord so we can all talk about Animorphs.
Get in the
It's
Discord.
also
We talk about Animorphs. Maybe we could play Animorphs. Maybe that's a thing we can do. I'm super down for that. I'm very into it.
I'm sorry. There's an Animorphs TTRPG.
There are a couple that could work for that, and also
We-
I will make it happen.
We
Yes.
can make one.
Yeah. There are many ideas I have. We will talk not in front of the audience so that we can surprise the audience with beautiful things. As the final warm golden light fades over the boughs of the Moravian oak, our 5-week anthology journey comes to its beautiful wet resting place. We have traveled a long and winding road together. In our first session, we sailed the Aegean and Aegon, proving that we could work it out as a chosen family of demigods. In our second week, we walked under a crooked moon and under hollow hills, bringing joy to the mortal world with a little help from our friends. In our third session, we became the monsters, quote unquote, of Potvori, standing tall as fabulous outcasts and declaring that nothing's going to change our world. And in the prior session to tonight's, we braved the dark of perils and princesses, healing the roots of the forest because we knew that truly love is all you need. Tonight, in Himbos of Myth and Mettle, we have stepped into the sunshine, and it put a dude to sleep when he looked at some amazing boobs. Here comes the sun, friends, and I say, it's all right. And though our brilliant beloved fish couldn't swim with us in these golden waters tonight, they are woven into the very fabric of this found family in Half of My Soul. From Arabella's Starlight Cove to the tenderest beats of our heart, we send our love across the universe to them tonight. There are places we'll remember all our lives, though some have changed and some remain. But all these friends and lovers, loves of all kind, non-romantic very much included, there is no one who compares with all of you who have taken this journey with me. including our friend who is not here right now. So thank you for joining me in this wonderful experiment with these 5 sessions. This project has been a radical act of protest. That is the kind of art that I like to make. In a world that is so often trying to paint queer lives with tragedy, we choose joy. We choose to be big, to be kind. We choose to help. We choose to be the between people that we are, embracing our liminality as our absolute source of power. Because queer survival isn't just about getting through the harder things in life. It is about demanding that we get to be our joyous selves and bring beautiful things into the world for and with each other. Because in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. And as we are getting ready to sign off, another friend of ours has one final message from the heat death of the universe.
Love is all you need. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. We can work it out together, holding hands across the universe, with a little help from our friends. Shine on, let it be, and let your true colors come together. Right now, over me.
Not off camera, you're not.
With that said, let's do our sign-offs, everybody. We're going to follow the same order as before. So let's go Scout to Insha to Eli and back to me. Take it away.
Okay.
This is coming out on Thursday, by the way. So
Appreciate you. So I have been Fani Shadow Eyes, Bijou Bantam, Agata the Risaka, Harlow of the Misty Spire, Brick, but I am always Neon Saline. I use they, she pronouns. It has been a ball playing all of these systems. Oh my god. There's a lot going on, so you should probably follow me on Blue Sky. That's neonsaline.com. It's also on my website where you can see all the stuff I've done in the past, like the prior episodes of Half My Heart. That said, you should also vote for me in the Crit Awards for Best Indie Player. It's going to the 23rd, which I believe is past this Thursday. I can do math right now. It's really late, y'all.
no, it's not.
But-
It's the third. It's that's Sunday. So
That's
yeah,
Sunday. Cool. We're in clearance. If you feel the spirit move you, I would appreciate your vote. Also, there are a bunch of talented people who also need your vote. If you find me on Blue Sky, I actually have a post of like, hey, you should vote for all these people. So, yeah. Thanks for having me. That's it.
I love it. Insha.
Hi, I'm Insha. You should vote for Neon.
Yeah, I love that.
No,
And
I'll
you
do
should
it.
buy Insha's book. Buy Insha's book. It's
Do
so
it. Do it.
Oh my god. No, don't.
Buy it. Buy it. For gay heresy. If you're
Spoilers.
an ally, buy Insha's book.
If you're an ally, buy not only this book but all the books. There's a really good one about Rosa Parks.
We're gonna measure your allyship in the amount of Insha's books you buy. So
That's
that's
wild.
in relation.
Also,
to that.
shout out to Ashley Robin Franklin who did the art.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
And just
Ashley.
the brilliance behind the writing, but this art is by Ashley. So
That's dope.
Hi, I'm Insha. Hi, I'm Insha. I've been Alfie, and I am absolutely damn near impressed by Neon saying all of their characters because I'm living in a fever dream. I go by Instagram with double I's on Instagram. You can follow me there or don't. That's okay too with me. You can also see what I'm up to on intrafitzpatrick.com. And yeah, if you want to buy my book, that's awesome. Thank you so much to all of these incredible people for like supporting me in it and Everybody has been very, very kind about it. I really appreciate it. Also, like, double to triple take, vote for Neon, because I'll come and fight you, and I'll come to your house, and I'll make you press a button.
I love that, and
Mwah.
I second it. I support
Just fucking
you.
do it.
Eli.
Hey everybody, it's me, Eli. They, them pronouns. I am always here on Streaming Rainbow. But this past 3 months, I have been Theodoros. I have been Lisak. I have been... Who else have I been? I've been Orlin Tallbriar. I have been Sabrina. Hey bitches. And tonight, I have been Francis, Frankie. Just the shortest of kings with the biggest of hearts. You can check us out. You can also vote for Streaming Rainbow for Best Legacy YouTube channel on the Crit Awards. Please do that. We are very proud of what we do here and very proud of the community we've built. So I'm just really proud. And you can also check out a bunch of shit that we've got going on. The biggest one right now being Oceania 2084. The vibes are different. It is a game by Ewan Erickson. It is 1984 the game. Yes, it is very different, but extremely beautiful and cathartic. We are up to 8 sessions that have been released, on top of a bunch of duets that Danny as Big Brother ran with a few individuals. There's more to come and more in the future, so definitely check that out. Also, on the next 3 Fridays, we're going to have the remainder of Zeitgeist, our live stream, which is a co-GM'd game by our very own Lux, and then Teddy, who was in Dahlia, amazing, coming back as a guest GM. The first half of the heist was using Call of Cthulhu, and with Lux leading. And the next half is the back half is going to be led by Teddy, playing using the system Delta Green. So very cool system to check out. And what a talented cast. So join our live streams for the next 3 Fridays to check that out. And then Labor Day Friday, the return of hell. And where we will be returning to Heresy. My next group of Hellions are going to be jumping in, and we're going to be getting back into the Iron City of Dis. So a ton to check out.
See, and you thought we were just making a joke about the fact that we were still doing this like a month and a half after Pride. We were also cross-promoting, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. Had that Heresy on lock. Like we planned the whole thing. Maybe we did.
Wild.
We'll never know. Hi everybody. I'm Danny Mendoza. He, him, Danny R. Mendoza, everywhere on the internet. So if you put Danny, the letter R, Mendoza into whatever, I'm there. But Blue Sky is a cool place to follow me for TTRPG updates, and my link tree's in my bio, so you can see the stuff I did in the past in my link tree, and you can see the stuff that's coming up on my Blue Sky posts. I'm actually going to mention there we go. Am I back? Hey,
And
who knows?
I think.
There it is.
Yes.
I'm going to mention a non-TTRPG thing for a moment. I am doing a podcast with my mom that is about a show called Que Pasa USA that was created by my father. And my mom learned about how to be on set on that show. And it was made before I was even born. It's coming up on its 50th anniversary. So we're doing a rewatch of the show, a watch-along podcast, talking about some insidery stuff about the show, talking about it as professionals in the film and TV industry, which my mom and I both are, and talking about it as Cuban Americans who have been a part of this cultural conversation for longer than my whole life, right? Because this show, for the people who it means something for, means a lot to them, right? So we're honoring those folks. We're honoring the incredible people who made this show, the vast majority of whom are not my relatives, the vast majority of whom are incredibly talented other people who we talk about all the time in the show. We got, at the time of filming this, 3 episodes out so far. The day that this comes out, the 4th episode is going to come out. of around 40. It's 39 episodes, but we might be doing some season recaps or maybe a series recap at the end. We're still figuring it out. So in the run up to April of 2027, so whenever you're watching this, like you might still be able to get on that train. And if you want to watch the episodes, you can watch them for free on PBS's website because it was paid for with public funding. It was is a bilingual sitcom, the first bilingual sitcom in American history. And highly recommend you check it out just because it was very well made and interesting. And less dated than you would think for a 50-year-old show, right? Some things are troublingly contemporary because it was a social satire in the mode of All in the Family. So you can imagine. All right. So that having been said, yes, Oceania 2084. We have all that educational content, the interviews, the stuff that Eli mentioned. Please check that out. Over at Many Face Plays, a bunch of these same folks are doing The Time We Have in a collaboration of more than 30 actual play artists in the indie space. This game made by More Blueberries is gorgeous. We are doing so many variations on different kinds of pairings there. We have a few of the episodes up by the time we recorded this. We'll have more by the time this comes out, and maybe even more by the time you watch this. So go check that out to see amazing people doing incredible things. We have lots of fun stuff coming up here on the channel. There's going to be some stuff that we're not going to talk about in detail yet, but that is going to be both Hispanic Heritage Month oriented and in celebration of spooky season in a thing we're calling Screaming Rainbow for about 6 weeks. So even though Hispanic Heritage Month is weirdly September 15th to October 15th, we're going to keep celebrating because that's what we fucking do here all the way through the end of October with our spooky season stuff. So a lot of guest GMs that we're lining up for that, doing a lot of stuff. Your boy here with the Hispanic Heritage Month is going to do a little bit of stuff, but there's going to be a lot of other people doing a lot of stuff too who we're really excited for you to see. So come check that out when you can. We love you. Join the Discord. Like and subscribe if you can. Follow all these wonderful people. Get Insh's books if you're an ally and you have taste, and eyes, and literacy. Because, you know, do yourself a favor. We want you to be nice to you is what we're trying to do.
Also, watch me emotionally torture but have a good time with Insha on Cowboy Bebop, Deadly Crescendo over on Find Out Productions.
Yeah.
I might have killed their mom. We don't know.
Yeah. We're hopefully going to be doing more stuff with Insha. You know that Neon is a regular around.
Insha and Neon can't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're here forever now. I have accepted my
hilarious.
fate.
That's hilarious.
It is your choice, but we do want you here because you're amazing.
Like, it's your choice. You think. Like,
that's what
that.
Danny says. Danny says it's your choice. I mean, yeah, you could leave, but why would you want to? And on that note, get in the fucking Discord, guys. We love you very much.
Talk animals and have a great night.
Vote for Neon. And vote for Streaming Rainbow.
Neon and Streaming Rainbow and all the cool people. Goodbye.